Welcome, everyone, to October the Garden Wall. I am your host, Mr. Court Jester. And joining me are my two lovely associates, Mr. Chak Attack
Hello there.
and Miss Sweat Suki.
What tales will we see over the garden wall, my dear?
We invite you to join us for the next 5 weeks as we tell you the tales of Over the Garden Wall, as we read through each one and have a nice, pleasant, calming time. Ha! Like anything
I
about
was
this
about
show
to
is
say,
calming.
unless one of us fucks up. I was about to say, unless someone fucks up.
Oh my god. Also, I'm gonna say right now, because of the fact that I've been practicing, I call dibs on playing the frog. I want to sing as that frog.
Mmm.
The frog is mine.
Oh.
The frog is mine.
The frog is mine.
I can't.
You almost sound like Peter Lorre there.
Oh yes,
I was about to say Gollum, but
the frog.
oh yeah, Bleach Bong.
I like the frog. It makes me
Okay, let me
laugh.
see here.
Don't you know that makes me very angry? I will do terrible, horrible things to you.
Okay, let me see here. I'm trying to decide what character should I be. I see you. Jeez, I can't remember. Should I be Beatrice? Or should we wait till we get like? I could be Gregory. Maybe Sarah.
Sweat as Gregory. I like it. I like it.
I see you. You have very pretty eyes. Maybe. Yeah, I can see that. What do you think?
Yeah, I can see it.
Me as Gregory.
Can you give us a line again?
Okay, hang on a second. It's my favorite line where he gets attacked by that weird creature. It's been a while since I've watched the series, but I see you. Hey, Nico.
Hey there.
Hi. Everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming in loud and
Cool.
clear.
Neato. Bleh. Excuse the sticky voice. I'm still sick.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah. It is
Life's
what it
always.
is.
Yeah, we're all sick. We're all sick in the head. Why do you think we're here?
Lol.
Okay.
So how's it going?
Going good. How are you?
Well.
Aside from the sick thing, of course.
A lot better compared to day 1. This is day 5 of my adventures with COVID, so
Ooh.
Oh.
yeah. You know, though, I went 3 years without catching the thing, so not too bad if I say so myself.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Wait, so you never caught it prior, or?
Nope.
Huh.
I caught it around 2022.
I've never had it.
Oh no, wait,
Keep it
2021.
that way.
I think I caught it around 2021 at one point, but that's it. Ever since then, I was pretty careful.
I mean, there's only so much we as individuals can do. Like I went traveling the weekend prior, and I think I may have caught it sometime on the trip or just like on the plane ride back.
I hear you.
Yeah, incubation period's only 3 to 5 days, so anything could have happened.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try and give this one line here and see if I can give Gregory's voice a Antelope, Bogahium, Albert, Salami, Jiggly, Jumpy, Tom, Tombus, Tambourine, Lickface, McCullen, Artichoke, Quickwin, Pete, Steve. But I think the worst name for this frog is. Okay, what do you think?
I like it.
I think it works.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Cute.
trying to get that. I'm kind of trying to get that young kid voice there.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm no Tara Strong, but I can do my damnedest.
We all have our strengths. None of us are Tara Strong,
No, we're not.
but we can try. Like you said, we'll give our damnedest.
I could be Tom Kenny. I'm right. Ah!
Oh, definitely. He can definitely do a great Tom Kenny. Although you do a Seuss and Grunkle Stan like I have never heard before. You do a great job at them.
Oh,
Oh
thanks,
yeah,
Airborne.
nobody can take that from you, Cord.
This is my
Very
crown.
good.
No one can take that crown, except for maybe Alex Hirsch. Maybe.
Just
can do a
maybe,
pretty-
you know.
I can do a pretty good Jessica Rabbit.
Nice.
I'm
yeah.
not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Love it.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah, I guess,
She was one of my favorite characters. Anyway, let's begin. It's time for Over the Garden Wall.
yeah, I guess I should probably ask first though. Neko, given the fact that that you have COVID, do you want to perform, or are you just here to listen?
I would like to try and perform. It's just like my voice may or may not crack here and there.
We're
Alright.
only doing 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
I can definitely hear you as a Beatrice.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. She is Beatrice.
Uh-huh.
Perfect. Excellent.
All right, awesome. And now I'm going to start this with the song.
Wait, before you do, I'm just noticing there seems to be a difference in, or at least from what I noticed so far, whoever's reading directions and then the narrator. Do you want those to be separate, or do you want them to be the same?
I'd say directions should be different from the narrator. In fact, I was actually planning just going into the narration after I was done singing the song.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right. Led through the mist by the milk-lighted moon, all that was lost is revealed. Our long bygone burdens, mere echoes of the spring. But where have we come, and where shall we end? If dreams can't come true, then why not pretend? How the gentle wind beckons through the leaves as autumn colors fall. Somewhere, lost in the clouded annals of history, lies a place that few have seen. A mysterious place called the Unknown, where long-forgotten stories are revealed to those who travel through the wood.
Yay!
That was beautiful.
That was, man. Props.
Thank you.
All right. So, who's going to read the directions like the scenery now fades?
I mean, given the fact that Shaq isn't gonna have a whole lot for the first couple episodes, I think we should give it to him.
All right.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'll just get right to it then. The scenery now fades to the forested depths of the unknown, with Wirt and Greg walking as the latter rambles.
Antelope, Guggenheim, Albert, Salami, Giggly, Jumpy, Tom, Thomas, Tambourine, Legface, McCullen, Artichoke, Penguin, Pete, Steve. But I think the very worst name for this frog is...
Wait a second. Greg?
An owl hoots and squirrels start chittering.
Where are we?
In the woods?
I mean, what are we doing out here?
We're walking home.
Greg, I think we're lost. We should have left a trail or something.
I
Greg
can leave a
throws-
trail.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I wasn't
Go
sure.
ahead. Yeah, I was waiting there, but go ahead.
Yeah, the lag and the waiting time. Greg throws candy on the ground from his pants.
I can leave a trail of candy from my pants.
No. Though I am lost, my wounded heart resides back home, in pieces, strewn about the graveyard of my lost love, for only...
There are axe-chopping noises in the distance.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Both brothers peek around a tree.
Do you think it's some kind of deranged lunatic with an axe swinging out there in the darkness for innocent victims?
Greg runs further into the woods. Word calls after in a hushed whisper.
Greg!
Squirrels are chittering. Word makes a frightened sound before falling after Greg.
Greg, you're gonna get us into trouble again.
A stranger, soon known as the woodsman, is singing incoherently while gathering Edelwood.
We should ask him for help.
No, we should not ask him for help. Shh!
You shh.
You shh!
Shh.
Word covers Greg's mouth. Greg just continues making muffled sounds. The woodsman leaves into another area of the forest.
Shoot. You think we should ask him for help?
Hey, maybe I could help you. I mean, you guys are lost, right?
What in the world is going on?
Well, you're slapping yourself and I'm answering your question and...
No, Greg, a bird's brain isn't big enough for cognizant speech.
Hey, what was that?
Greg sticks a piece of candy on a black turtle and smiles as Word speaks.
I mean, I'm just saying you're weird. Like, not normal. I mean, oh my gosh, stop talking to a word.
It?
Greg sticks another piece of candy on Word's cape.
What are you doing here? Explain yourselves.
And I'll see you guys later. Bye!
Calm down, mister. Whatever you do here is your business. We just want to get home with all our legs and arms attached.
These woods are no place for children. Don't you know the beast is afoot here?
The beast? We don't know anything about that. We're just two lost kids trying to get home.
Well, welcome to the unknown, boys. You're more lost than you realize.
After Word looks to the left, there's a cut to the felled Edelwood's wooden face. Leaves breezing through the holes in the bark with an ominous musical sting. Fading to black, the scene changes to a shot of the grist mill. We cut inside the living room where the woodsman, Word, and Greg take refuge.
I found this homestead abandoned and repurposed its mill for my needs. You and your brother should be safe here while I work.
Greg sets pieces of candy on the floor while moving backwards.
Candy trail, candy trail, candy trail.
Well, what is your work exactly?
Everyone has a torch to burn, and this here's mine. I grind the horrid Edelwood trees into oil to keep this lantern lit. This is my lot in life. This is my burden.
This guy sounds loony. Maybe we should make a break for it, if we can. But he must know the woods really well, so we may need to knock him out first. Except, that might turn out really badly, huh? Yeah, bad plan. Forget, bad plan.
Okay,
What are you boys whispering about?
we're talking about running away out of here.
Shh!
Shh.
Shh!
Shush.
Leave if you wish, but remember, the beast haunts these woods. Ever sing his mournful melody in search of lost souls such as yourselves.
To help us?
No, not to help you. I have work to do in the mill. When I'm finished, I will do what I can to guide you, if you are still here when I return.
He exits the living room into the mill.
Huh. I guess we could just leave, but, I don't know. Greg,
What?
do you think there really is a beast out there? Or is that guy just messing with us?
Huh?
I mean, he could have done away with us by now, if that was his plan. And he lit that fire. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Guess it's possible there's a beast, since there was a talking bird, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm just like a boat upon a winding river, twisting towards an endless black sea.
Greg grunts as he swings what looks to be a banjo.
Further and further, drifting away from where I want to be. Who I want to be.
Oh, I didn't know that. Did you know that if you soak raisins in grape juice, it turns into a grape? It's a rock fact.
Ugh, you're not helping at all. Why don't you go play with your frog or something?
Oh, beans! Where is that frog of mine? Hold on there a second, oh brother of mine. I'll be right back. I'll be right as soon as you're planned.
Greg throws some candy into the air before exiting the building while Word stares at the ceiling. Oh, by the way, I think Heather's in the lobby.
Alright.
Hey, Heather.
Hey there!
Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
You sound sleepy.
No, I just was out getting a virtual a small portable green screen and a ring light for a virtual audition I'm going to do next week.
Ooh, exciting!
Ooh.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yee.
Mm.
Anyways,
Anyway, we just started episode 1 right now.
yeah.
I mean, what would you like me to do for it?
I mean, there's not really anything you can do for episode 1, but there might be something for episode 2.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's definitely several different roles for episode 2, so...
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Otherwise, for now, just chill and enjoy.
All right. So we left off to cuts to Greg outside the mill.
Yep.
Kitty, kitty. Now where's that frog named Kitty go? Whoop. I tripped on my own candy trail.
There's animalistic growling in the distance, towards the darkened forest.
Ribbit.
That frog's giving me the runabout.
Greg walks back, throwing candy around carelessly. Greg grunts Greg grunts some as he shimmies on top of a barrel just in front of a window on the mill. He peeks inside.
Kitty?
From Greg's view inside the mill, the woodsman hums indistinctly as he grinds branches of wood into oil, that of which he bottles for use.
Gross.
Ribbit.
Kitty?
More growling is heard from the woods.
Is that? Whoa!
Greg fell into the barrel on top of his frog.
Oh, there you are.
Ribbit.
The growling continues, growing closer over the course of a few seconds of pause.
What? Kitty?
A dog with piercing eyes peeks into the barrel and continues its growling.
You have beautiful eyes.
Screeching sounds as the dog unhinges its jaw, then hard cut to inside the grist mill's living room, where Wirt plays with a bolero toy, frustrated that he can't solve it.
Yay.
The creaking and the sound of wood breaking from outside startle him.
Greg?
A clattering sound from the next room, harried footsteps, and the woodsman enters.
What's happening? Where's your brother?
Huh?
Holy moly, hot dog.
Greg is knocked back to a flight of stairs by the dog's entrance.
It's a beast!
Stay back, boys!
Greg, wielding a piece of wood, starts down the steps as the woodsman speaks.
This creature, which is known as...
Greg knocks the hat off the woodsman's head.
Huh?
The woodsman stumbles, steps and breaks the ceramic bird sculpture on the floor, then falls unconscious on the log.
Greg, why did you do that?
That was the plan, remember? Knock him out.
No, bad plan. I told you to forget that plan. Ah!
Greg spanks the dog with the handle of the woodsman's axe.
Spank! 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 This kid.
Wirt runs to the mill portion of the building while the dog's distracted.
Run, 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 run.
Candy camouflage!
As Greg throws candy in the air, grabs his frog, and follows Wirt.
Jeff, is that you?
Oh my God.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh my God.
You know, Greg would. You know that would be Greg like.
The oil-covered dog follows, breaking through the mill door, and gets stuck under a gear while pursuing Wirt. As
Greg!
Wirt climbs up the stairs, yelling.
Could you repeat that part?
Yeah, no problem. Greg!
Comes into frame.
Oh,
This is amazing! This is amazing, huh?
The dog comes free. Wirt spots a sack of potatoes nearby and throws a few at the dog before tossing the entire sack at it.
Am I supposed to know something?
The dog makes a loud screech yell-like noise.
Oh yeah!
Greg throws candy in his pants. The dog eats the sweets.
He's eating your candy?
I wonder if he ate my whole candy trail that led to this mill.
Duh! Greg, you lead the beast right to us with your candy!
The dog flips over the platform Wirt and Greg stood on. The topple platform separates Wirt and Greg from the dog.
Hey, give me the axe. You're too little to have anyway.
Cuts quickly to the dog scratching at the wooden platform. Then back to Wirt, who is distressed and stammering.
We gotta get out of here.
Greg pats Wirt's elbow and points towards a ladder, which the brothers use to reach the roof of the mill. The dog bursts through the roof in pursuit.
Greg, give the rest of your candy.
Greg searches his pants, but no candy remains. He spots the piece he put on Wirt's cape earlier and throws it off the roof to the water wheel.
Whoops.
The dog jumps off after it and spits out a black turtle from the force of the water wheel on its body. The whole mill falls apart, and Wirt and Greg fall into the river nearby. Wirt surfaces and reaches land with an axe in hand. He watches the regurgitated turtle walk away with the candy still stuck to its shell.
Hey, Wirt, look.
Greg?
Wirt.
Cuts to Greg and his frog atop the dog, who is now tame.
He spit out the turtle, and now he's my best friend.
The dog shakes the water, Greg and Greg's frog off of itself.
Oh. Hey, where are you going?
The dog ambles off.
Ain't that just the way?
The mill is destroyed. The oil, all gone.
But look, we got the beast problem solved.
Points to the dog, who now lays asleep on the grass.
That dog, that is not the beast.
The woodsman takes his axe from Wirt, who is distraught, and puts his hands into his gaping mouth silently.
The beast cannot be modified like some farmer's pet. He stalks like the night. He sings like the four winds. He is death of hope. He steals their children, and he'll ruin.
You're always messing things up, Greg.
Boy, you have it backwards. You are the elder child. You are responsible for you and your brother's actions.
I'm sorry. Maybe I can fix it? I can't fix it.
You must go. Take your brother north. Look for a town.
Yeah, thanks. Come on, Greg.
As they hop over the stones across the river, the woodsman gives a final warning.
One last thing. Beware the unknown. Fear the beast. And leave these woods. If you can. It is your burden to bear.
Right, yeah, got it.
And you, little one. You look after that frog. Give it a proper name.
Okay.
Wirt and Greg cross the river, and the scene pans up. The transitions to the brothers walking through the moonlit forest as a more lighthearted string melody picks them up.
Wirt, I think I thought of a good name for our frog. I'm gonna call him Wirt.
That's gonna be really confusing.
No, I'm gonna call you Kitty.
What? Maybe I'll start calling you Candy Pants.
Whoa, yeah!
Ribbit.
Wow.
Good one, Wirt.
Thanks.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Wirt.
As the scene fades to black, the musical backing ends on an uneasy, sour tone.
Oh my gosh.
Yay, episode 1.
Episode
Hooray.
1.
Oh, that was too cute. I'm starting to love playing Greg.
Greg's a good boy.
Greg is the best
Greg's a
boy.
very whimsical boy.
He's like, what, 4?
Is he?
I don't know.
I want to say at least, I don't know.
No, he's no older
6?
than 6.
Yeah,
That's what I
definitely.
was thinking.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
definitely like 6 or 7.
Hmm.
And Wirt's definitely gotta be like in his preteens. I want to say like 11, 12, maybe even 13.
I want to
He's in
say
high school. Wirt's in high school.
Oh, okay. I
that
was thinking at
explains
least
it.
14 or 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Hmm.
Yeah. Wirt's in high school. Whoops.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
it's hard to
so-
tell with a voice when you consider the fact. In fact, the Dipper is 12, and my God, that voice.
Oh no, yeah, no, for sure. It's just because when they cut to pre them entering the garden, so to speak, or the woods, so to speak, they flash towards school
Right.
to a football game.
What would you like me to do in episode 2?
Let's see. Who do we got in episode 2?
Let's see. There's several of the Pottsfield townsfolk. I know that. There's
There's Beatrice as well.
Nico's got Beatrice.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Pretty tweet.
God damn. So, okay.
I see a Ponytails villager. I remember her.
Yeah, you can beat the Ponytails villager.
Where are they at?
I think further down.
Yeah. Further down, further down.
Pilgrim
Okay.
Pumpkin. Pilgrim Pumpkin.
There's Pilgrim Pumpkin,
Right here.
Ponytails
Found it.
Villager.
It's further down, but I see Ponytails Villager.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just a little after the Pilgrim Pumpkin.
Okay, so Ponytails Villager.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, scroll back up here. Back to the title.
There it is.
I kind of like the idea of Jack taking Enoch, that gigantic pumpkin fella.
I'll try my best.
All right, everyone ready?
Yes.
Our times, chapter 2.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, here we go.
Play music. Yeah, I won't play this.
The music.
Oh, alright, I'll play the music.
Is somebody narrating?
Music.
I don't think it's played yet.
I don't hear it, sorry.
It's fine. We could just skip the opening directions, just get right into it.
Okay.
It's almost morning. We should have found a town by now. This is the way the woodsman told us to go, right?
Have you listened to anything I've been saying? For the last couple of hours, I've been saying.
Well, that settles it. I'm gonna walk up 10 feet ahead of you.
Nico.
Oh, did my mic turn on? Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, am I
I
cut
can hear
off on
you.
your line?
Oh, weird.
Did you say I'm stuck?
You
Does it
said
kinda
it too
come-
loudly so
You're-
your microphone canceled out.
Oh.
Ah.
I did not say I'm stuck yet, because Greg's supposed to say, huh, after help.
Okay.
But Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. One more time. Help!
Huh?
I'm stuck.
I hear something.
It's probably nothing. Hey, look. Pottsfield, 1 mile. A town! Let's go this way.
All right, let's go this way.
As he walks the opposite direction.
Not.
Greg, continuing ahead, approaches a bush.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, you.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Greg approaches the bush and peeks inside to see Beatrice tangled in vines, struggling.
Oh, hello.
It's you again. I'm stuck. Help me out of here and I'll owe you a favor.
Whoa. I get a wish?
No, not a wish. I'm not magical. I'll just do you a good turn.
Can you turn me into a tiger?
No, I just said I'm not magical.
It doesn't have to be a magical tiger.
Word approaches and it cuts to both him and Greg outside the bush.
Greg, stop talking to a bush.
Okay.
He proceeds to free Beatrice from the bush one-handed, who flies above them.
Huh?
Thanks. I owe you a favor. So, you two are lost kids with no purpose in life, right?
Uh-huh.
Aw.
Word silently gives in an annoyed hurt expression.
How about I bring you to Adelaide of the pasture, the good woman of the woods? She can help you get home.
Ooh.
No. Magic, talking birds, leading us to fairy godmothers, and mysterious. I'm going to Pottsfield.
Word turns to leave for Pottsfield. Greg looks to Beatrice before following.
Yeah, we're going to Pottsfield. Come on.
What about the favor?
I'll think of my wish later.
Ugh.
Beatrice follows them to Pottsfield. The scene cuts to all four of them. Wirt, Greg, Greg's frog, who's under Greg's arm, and Beatrice, walking on a worn trail through what appears to be a pumpkin patch. Morning mist still wafts through the scene. The camera focuses on Greg, his frog, and Beatrice.
So, let's small talk. My name's Greg. What's yours?
Beatrice.
My brother's name is Wirt.
Who cares?
Ouch. Cut momentarily to Wirt, who looks annoyed, but says nothing.
And my frog's name is Wirt Jr. But that may change.
Okay, that's great. How about you and I ditch your brother?
Maybe later. So, is it nice being a bird?
Nope.
Oh. Do you like waffles?
No, waffles make me sick. I eat maggots. What?
How can you not eat waffles?
There's a squashing sound.
What?
I stepped on a pumpkin.
Aha!
Wirt stands with his arms up, triumphant, facing their view of the path leading straight to a rural farming village.
Civilization. See? Now. Huh? What the?
It is revealed Wirt also stepped on a pumpkin. He shakes his leg back and forth with a couple sounds of effort, and the pumpkin falls away to hit the ground, breaking apart with a squelching crash. Wirt turns back to the town, hands on his hips.
Alright, let's rejoin society.
The group approached the town. Greg's still stuck in a pumpkin, walking through the dirt-trodden road as the same pastoral string theme from the opening shots plays. But an uncertain note ends the first melody. Word leading the group. He walks down an alley between a house and a log cabin.
Hello? Hello? See anybody?
No. Oh, I see you.
Yeah, I see you too, Greg.
Hey, not to be obnoxious, but an abandoned ghost town doesn't seem like it's going to be that useful getting you guys home.
Word gives a silent, indignant look to Beatrice, then clears his throat and walks stage left off screen to another house, which we cut to.
Exit stage left.
All right, Snagglepuss.
There's gotta be somebody somewhere. Excuse me. Anyone here?
He slowly pulls the door open and it creaks.
Hello?
Inside the house is a sitting area. On the gingham cloth table is a turkey with its head down. The turkey lifts its head with a fleshy noise. Sorry.
Well, fleshy noise is like.
Yeah, it is. It's okay. I guess I found out what my new pet peeve is.
And I will not repeat that. That even to me, that just sounds
Right?
wrong.
Right?
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, continuing.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking for sorry.
The turkey blinks and Word leaves the door ajar, and the turkey, once he's gone, drops its head back on the table, returning to the alley. Beatrice is on the hay pile behind the log cabin. And next to that hay pile is Greg's frog.
Did you find anything?
Nope. Where's Greg?
Suddenly, Greg pops out of the hay pile.
Do you hear that?
A vocal chanting melody sits up in the background from a barn down the road. The brothers gasp to each other, and the group all approach the barn with a couple more haws.
Ooh, I actually have the song.
The song kicks up with the first verse. Oh, okay. Go for it.
What the?
The villager that came from behind, named Pilgrim Pumpkin for his pilgrim hat, for our convenience, lightly shoves his way through the group to enter the barn. Of note is all the villagers speak muffled from behind their vegetable costumes.
Oh, pardon me there. Say, you folks ought to don your vegetables to celebrate the harvest with us.
Oh, you're wearing costumes.
Well, sure, pumpkins can't move on their own, can they?
No, yeah, no.
Good thing I didn't take this off.
You guys find this place as creepy as I do, right?
So it's some sort of weird cult where they wear vegetable costumes and dance around a big thing. They seem nice enough.
Okay, you're in denial. That's fine. But I'm just saying, something feels off about this place.
We cut to one pumpkin person carving a jack-o'-lantern with a similar face carved into it as the pumpkin on their own head. There's a creaking sound as their head turns to the camera before it comes back to Word and the group.
Well, maybe I can find someone here who'll give us a ride home. Greg, you stay out of trouble. Beatrice, thank you, but you can leave.
I can't leave. I'm honor bound to help you since you guys helped me. That's the Bluebird rules.
Oh. Okay.
Beatrice, would you care for a dance?
Greg
No
approved.
thanks.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. You're good. Go ahead.
No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. I said no thank you.
We cut to the top of the maypole where the large pumpkin head looking thing shifts in the shadow with the sound of an ominous breeze to couple it. Then the camera goes to Wirt, who approaches and pretends to not pay attention to a pumpkin villager who we'll name Ponytails Villager on account of their ponytails. While he looks away, the Ponytail Villager looks at him.
Say, aren't you a little too early?
What do you mean?
I mean, it doesn't seem you're ready to join us just yet.
Join you? Yeah, no. I'm just passing through.
Folks don't tend to pass through Pottsfield.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's nice here.
I'm really just looking to leave here as fast as possible.
We pan stage right to an older looking pumpkin person holding a cornucopia shell up to their ear. For this one, we'll just call him Gramps Villager.
Eh? What? Leave Pottsfield? Who wants to leave Pottsfield?
The music stops as the pumpkin dressed villagers turn to the noise.
Leave Pottsfield?
Everybody go.
Huh? What?
What's it?
Why do they want to leave?
Oh, are we leaving already?
Let's leave immediately.
There's raspy breathing as the villager closes the barn doors. More suspicious whispering by the other villagers.
I'm just trying to get home.
They're not supposed to be here. Maybe
They're
you're
not
still
empty.
Or take off our pumpkin shoes.
No.
There's a deep chuckle from above, and Wirt's nervous smile falls as he looks up in shock. The maypole and its pumpkin head, Enoch, start talking, and lowers his pumpkin face to look at the group as he talks.
Well, now, hold on, everybody. Let's not jump to any conclusions.
Whoa!
Enoch, what shall we do with them?
I'm done.
Well, now, let's see here, boys. How'd you end up in this little town of ours?
Wirt backs up a few more paces despite them being completely surrounded.
Well, we were trying to get home. We came into town from the woods. We saw your farms and your houses and thought, hey, there's a normal place with normal people.
And we both stepped on pumpkins.
Yeah, and then we heard the music from the barn, and, well, how about we just leave?
Now, let me get this straight. You come to our town, you trample our crops, you interrupt our private engagement, and now you want to leave?
Yes.
You'll never convict. You have no proof.
Gramps
This
Villager brings a
one's-
chuckling. Oops, sorry.
That's okay.
You go ahead.
This one's trying to escape.
Let me go. I don't know these clowns.
Children, it saddens me that you don't wish to stay here with us. Particularly because I simply have to punish you for your transgressions.
I told you this place is bad news.
So, by the order of the Pottsfield Chamber of Commerce, I find you guilty of trespassing, destruction of property, disturbing the peace, and murder.
Murder?
Oh, no, not murder. But for those other crimes, I sentence you to a few hours of manual labor.
Wait, really? That's it? And I think I got the song too. Dude, I have the entire Over the Garden Wall soundtrack at my disposal right now.
I'm not
Nice.
surprised. That's so good though.
All right.
Among the fields of straw and stover, clocked in till the work day's over. Time's a gentle stream, longer than it seems. Patient is the night. I long to see her face now, her starry moonlit gaze now. I know she's never late, still anxiously I wait. Patient is the night. I know she's never late, still anxiously I wait. Patient is the night.
Sometimes it pays to have the soundtrack.
The
'cause
montage of
it gets
them-
you through the transcript faster.
Oh. Thanks a lot, man. It really helps.
Yeah, no problem.
So, with the montage of them working closing out, and after the song, the boys are seen in an empty stretch of barren land bordering the fields. They're digging deep ditches with Greg's frog by Greg and Beatrice by Wirt.
Just a few hours of manual labor, and we're almost done.
And then what are you going to do? Just wander around this way and that way through the woods forevermore?
Maybe we'll just stay in Pottsfield. It's nice here. I don't know. I don't know.
Why do they even have you digging these holes?
Planting seeds or something?
Maybe they're gonna bury you out here.
Hey, buried treasure!
Whoa, really? See, Beatrice? What'd you find?
A skeleton!
The background music changes to become an eerie carnival organ. Wirt exclaims in surprise, and Beatrice looks amusedly.
We're digging our own. I was wrong. I was wrong all along. I don't know how to get us home. Use your little feet to pick our locks.
Oh, now you want my help?
I don't want your help, but
The music turns to a funeral jazz march, like that performed in New Orleans, with a trumpet, snare drum. Wirt looks up to see a procession pass the field with four white flags. Enoch manning the parade tied up to the frontmost flags.
yes, I want your help, Beatrice. Serious.
Your time is up.
Suddenly, every villager is here looking down at the boys. Wirt yells in surprise. The funeral march music continues, revealing Enoch as he looks down at them all.
Them holes been dug.
Yeah.
Splendid. Well then,
But no.
no.
Psst.
Wirt looks down. Beatrice is using a tiny bird-sized shovel to bang against her ball and chain with her beak.
With her bake.
Keep stalling.
Sorry. Will you try saying it like 5 times in a row?
Oh my gosh.
Right, yeah, we were digging, and there were too many rocks. You guys don't like rocks, right?
The villagers murmur over one another.
I don't think we do.
No, we don't like rocks.
I don't think so.
Beatrice, freed from her ball and chain, hurries over to Greg's ditch to free him.
See? So we were like, we should get rid of these rocks.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Kind of point there. I mean, as word talks, Beatrice. As word talks, Beatrice frees Greg, and they, along with Greg's frog, run away.
Right? So we were getting rid of the frog. We were getting rid of the frogs. We were getting rid of the rocks, and huh? What? They left me.
So what happened to the rocks?
The rocks.
As Wirt flounders in his lie, a skeleton climbs out of the ditch, Greg dug with 2 femurs in each hand.
Yeah, they were they got in the way of all the dirt, and
The background music turns to a happy tune. Wirt stares dumbfounded at the skeleton while the villagers greet the skeleton warmly and the crowd around it.
Welcome back, Larry.
He looks exactly the same.
What in the...
The skeleton makes a show of putting a jack-o'-lantern over its skull, then jumps into a ground for the torso and sticks its limbs out.
Whoop! Woo!
Yeah, Larry! Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Yay,
Let's
go
go.
Larry. Look at that guy go.
Yay, Larry!
Love Larry.
Another skeleton climbs out of the ditch Wirt dug while he's still inside. Wirt moves out of the way. The skeleton approaches a villager who offers a jack-o'-lantern.
Edward, this one's for you.
They're all skeletons.
A deep-voiced pumpkin villager with braids, named, Braids Villager for this, addresses Wirt.
Thanks for digging up the life of the party.
The villagers dance and frolic below Enoch, who sways happily.
Ah, what a wonderful harvest. And what about you? You sure you want to leave?
Me? Yes.
Oh well. You'll join us someday.
Psst. Why are you still here?
What do you mean? You guys left me.
Beatrice gestures a wing to point at her ankle. Wirt looks at his own ankle, and it's revealed the ball and chain was broken off of him this whole time.
Oh.
Come on.
Cut to the woods, where Greg and Greg's frog are sitting on the ground moving their arms in sync, up and down while Greg hums happily. Beatrice sits on Greg's teapot hat and looks back to where Wirt is hurriedly running into view.
Are they chasing us?
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Whew. I thought you guys...
You're welcome.
Thank you. I guess we're even now, huh? You mean you're not honor-bound to help us out anymore?
I wish, but you weren't actually in any danger with those weirdos.
Oh, yeah. Then you still have to help us get home.
I got it. I wish Wirt Jr. had fingernails so he could play the guitar better.
Wait. Hang on.
Go on. I know.
I knew you had that.
I was hoping you would do that.
So, yeah, I'll bring you to Adelaide. I mean, that's where I'm going anyway.
Why are you going to Adelaide?
The group start off deeper into the forest. A similar pastoral theme to the beginning of the episode plays in the background.
I guess in some ways, I'm trying to get home too.
That's vague. What does that mean?
I don't have to tell you anything.
Well, I sure hope Adelaide is more helpful than that woodsman was.
As they disappear into the forest, the scene changes to a field with a cluttered wooden rail fence. A brown leaf blown by the wind sways around and round toward the background.
I think his directions were not very good.
The leaf gets stuck between a vertical and horizontal piece of wood, intersecting on the fence, and the pastoral theme playing in the background has an ominous noise end of the tune and the episode.
Oh, that was great.
Oh,
Yeah.
So episode 3 transcript is kind of messy. You might want to.
Yeah, all the
Oh.
episodes after 2 are all kind of messy.
yeah. That's why we had the agreement of only doing 2 a week, as 1, it allows plenty of time to stretch this show throughout the entire month, and 2, gives us plenty of time to fix this shit show.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't think it's messy so much as like there's a lot less of the scene descriptions.
But
So you
it's
have-
good to just kind of give Court time to figure out everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention the
So
fact that if
because
you
it
look
just
through
kind of looks like
I was just gonna say, not to mention the fact that if you look through it, they don't have any of the names next to any of them. They have like the lesser
No.
names, greater than signs, but
Yeah.
no. Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of errors that definitely need to be
It's
fixed
not
there.
a proper script.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's just a
Yeah,
transcript.
just the TV subtitles.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's not a proper script.
And I wasn't aware of the time change, so I'm sorry I was late.
All good.
You're fine.
Oh, no worries.
Here now.
Yeah.
And as the saying goes, better
Yeah.
late than never.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh my gosh. That was still good though.
That
Yeah.
was.
I just
Excuse
saw
you.
this series not too long ago, so I remember who says what. Or hopefully, I'll remember who says what.
Honestly,
I
I
hope
was
there's more. I hope there's more opportunity for me to participate as the weeks go on.
Oh, episode
This
3, you'll have
sounds-
plenty of opportunity. It's Miss
This
Absolutely.
Langley.
sounds like a very interesting series.
It's a beautiful series.
Oh, have you not heard of it before?
No.
Oh,
You will love
I hope
the
you can
music.
find it. Yes, I hope you'll be able to find it online somewhere because I just took it off the subscription service.
I hope
Oh.
so too, because there's so much I haven't heard of, but I really am learning a lot through the virtual table reads and plays and things I've been able to do over the last
Oh.
few years.
Good.
Actually, I think you can watch Over the Garden Wall on HBO Max or something.
No, it's
They
not.
took
it's,
that
it's,
off.
It's not on
I'm
HBO
not
Max
getting
anymore,
another
but it is on
streaming
Hulu.
service. I already have a couple.
Oh, it's on
no,
Hulu?
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Sweet.
Good. I'm glad you can still watch it somewhere because you can't watch it on Max anymore.
Yeah.
I
I'm
do
glad.
God.
appreciate Court. I do appreciate Court and JesterCast a lot for including me in these. It's teaching me a lot about a lot of things.
Yeah,
Ooh.
absolutely. But yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
glad. I'm just glad with Over the Garden Wall, there's still a place to watch it. Unlike Infinity Train, which I am still upset about.
I think people who decided to cancel Infinity, the same guy, it's Max. I think the people who are in charge of Max can go F themselves.
mm.
I actually don't have HBO Max anymore. I've got Amazon Prime and YouTube.
Good.
That's about it.
Oh, you know
And
what?
Don't give money to Max.
Can
Just
I
don't.
can I like promote a little thing on Amazon Prime, and like it just came out in 2022, but I have a small part in something that's on Amazon Prime. It's called Angel Dust, and I'm in episode 2. I play a character called Kim in a miniseries called Angel Dust in episode 2.
Every time I
Ooh.
hear Angel Dust, all I can think of is Has-Been Hotel, which is going to be on Amazon Prime.
Yes,
Oh,
and
it's
we are
not-
gonna be
it's a
doing that
miniseries
coming
of
this
real
January.
people.
Let's fucking go.
Very cool.
No kidding. It's coming out next year. Did they say January, right?
Yes.
January?
It was the
I
word
believe so.
January was
Yeah.
definitely in
and
that
I have
trailer.
other things.
Oh my
I
gosh,
have other
Court.
things that are coming
Court,
out next
imagine-
year, but they're not like I can't really talk about them yet, but I have other things coming out next year.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay, Court, just imagine that Has-Been Hotel came out in our birthday week. Like,
Oh,
within
that would be
the same week
sick.
as our birthdays. Wouldn't it? Come on. That would be the best birthday gift of that month. I want to see Angel Dust dancing. The dancing animation he was doing was so good. But let's not forget, we also got to see what Mammon looks like.
I'm just curious to see who's gonna voice Mammon, because like seeing what he looks like, seeing what the characters look like, that's very rarely ever what I'm curious about so much is who they're gonna get to voice them.
Okay, so someone made a little bit of a crack guess at this, but a lot of people are making this joke about him being voiced by the same guy who voices Bandit from Bluey.
Huh.
But tell me that wouldn't be funny if that was the character he also got the voice.
I've never watched Bluey, so I have no idea who that character is.
I've never heard of Bluey.
It's an Australian show.
Well, okay, so
Is that like Blue's Clues or something?
No.
A little more mature than that. It is a cartoon. It is aimed towards children, but it's also aimed. It has a lot of nuance so that adults can enjoy it too.
I hate to ask a stupid question, but what the heck is nuance?
It's basically a slice of life where it feels like you can relate to the characters in a lot of ways.
Oh, so it's like the movie of Blue's Clues.
Not quite.
Not really.
Here, I'm gonna actually get a clip so you can see. Like,
Okay.
this is like
send it to me after we get out of here.
I'm gonna just post it right here in the VC chat so you can see.
Okay. Watch it
So,
after.
but it's the voice, because everyone's saying that Mammon's gonna have an Australian accent.
Oh, him! I've heard of him.
That's what I'm.
Or whatever they identify as.
They're a mom and dad. It's a mom and dad, so it's.
Okay, well, pronouns matter, so I don't know.
Okay, but anyway, the reason why everyone.
Pronoun, you know.
Yeah, Heather. So basically, what they're saying is that Mammon's gonna have an Australian accent. That's why they're kind of like bringing up Bandit's voice, because I'm guessing that's the closest thing they can come to an Australian accent. Although I keep laughing because I keep thinking of Mammon having Rocco's voice.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, Rocco's Modern Life. That was a childhood show. Oh.
That's yeah.
No.
So I was. Well, I mean, they have Alex Brightman playing Bizzarolli, and he's basically Beetlejuice.
Oh Lord, you're just throwing out all these childhood shows. I used to watch Beetlejuice the cartoon, Rocco's Modern Life. Oh.
Same. A lot of us have watched them. You're talking
about
about a bunch.
movie.
Oh yeah, they also had in the Rocco.
That.
Yeah, that was on Netflix, and they actually had Big Head's son become transgendered.
I remember
yes.
that. It was beautiful.
I remember that episode. Mm-hmm.
Good
episode.
Fun fact about that. The creators of Rocco's Modern Life actually went to one of the foundations of, I can't remember the name, but it was a foundation that supported those that were going surgery and that were transgender, in order to get a true understanding of Rachel Bighead, as she's now known as, instead of Ralph.
Oh, wonderful! I love that.
Well, that way they could convey her character more properly instead of just like going off the stereotype.
Right. No, that's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah.
I recall seeing that scene and I absolutely loved it. Because Rocco was literally just was like chill about it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think in his mind, Rocco isn't exactly super judgmental, but in his mind, Ralph is Rachel, Rachel is Ralph. They're still the creator of his favorite show, The Fatheads. So in his mind, there isn't really a difference between the two.
Yeah.
But I just recall Rocco, although nervous about life, Rocco was always just chill and accepting of everything and everyone, and I just love Rocco.
Yeah. No, Rocco's great. A nervous wreck sometimes, but great.
Nervous but accepting and unconditionally loving.
Yes.
Actually,
Rocco.
My favorite episode had to be like this. It was during this like parade, and they're trying to see who founded O-Town. There's like so many different variations from Ed Bighead's ancestors to Happer's ancestors to Filbert's, and then at the end you see it's like Spunky's ancestors who founded O-Town. Only after we see like this old version of Rocco come out wearing like quote unquote the traditional colors. It's like my favorite scene. It's like he just comes out like, crikey, hey, too right. Oh, the blazes are you. Why, it's our family colours. Say, mate, I say we'd probably be 10.
The thing I just, the whole Heffy's adopted family thing, like that was an interesting
Heiferwolf.
storyline.
That was a fun
I
episode.
I found it interesting, but I actually kind of found like it to be kind of on the nose for me because it's like that doesn't make sense to me. But it's like, who cares? This is Heifer. He's weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's
It's
normal.
weird that his family might be hard on him, but they still love him at the end of the day.
I
And that's the thing.
still, my favorite episode is when he moves into Rocco's place and and throws a nudist party in the backyard.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh. There's
You
like
know,
so
like
many-
anything that involves adoption, really just it's a different perspective for me, has been since 2017, and I just really appreciate that kind of thing more.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
No, my favorite episode has always got to be involving like the big television, like don't sit too close to the TV. I think that's what it was. My gosh, Rocco's Modern Life had like a lot of innuendos in it. It's like, how could they get away with it back then?
Because it was the 90s, and you can do anything in the 80s and 90s that you can't do today because you get canceled.
That's true. Animaniacs had a lot of good innuendos.
Like this,
Oh yeah.
like this, what was it, Aunt Slappy and the nephew, like when Aunt Slappy lost her memory.
Oh no, Yakko's constant love of girls and his comments.
Oh.
And of course, and the dreaded, and of course, there was the Prince joke.
Mm-hmm.
Pinky in the Brain.
Oh, Pinky in the Brain was really good. Who voiced Brain?
Maurice LaMarche.
Who voiced Brain?
Maurice LaMarche.
Thank
Yep.
you. I swear, he's got like the best voice for him. I've heard him voice like so many other characters. It's like, but every time I hear it, I just think, it's Brain. Oh, man.
I almost wish we could read some Jetsons episodes as well, because I wonder if anybody could do Mr. Spacely Fairy.
Oh, Jetson, you're fired!
Like if they ever did a live action movie of the Jetsons, Danny DeVito or bust.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah, I think Danny
That's
DeVito would make a
perfect.
good Spacely.
Like, and then anybody else would screw it up.
Mm.
I would
True.
rather
It has
rather
to
they
be
not
Danny.
make a live action Jetsons because we've already got away from that. We had to deal with Smurfs and Yogi Bear and all the Chipmunks. We don't have to ruin Jetsons too.
Oh yeah.
Thank
well,
you.
we
The
can have-
only
Well,
one
that's
I'll accept
Jones.
is Scooby Doo, and
Scooby Doo wasn't too bad.
the original
It
Scooby Doo.
wasn't too bad,
Yeah.
but something
The original
like
Scooby Doo live action movie with Matthew
Yeah.
Lillard.
Other
Yeah.
than the Chipmunks, they totally screwed up.
Oh yeah, no, that
I
was
didn't even
it
bother
was
with
entertaining.
Oh,
It was entertaining for a new generation, but it is not, it's not Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I should have
Hmm.
just left it alone.
Actually,
Um,
okay, so this was actually a funny little quote. So remember around the time that the first live action Scooby Doo movie came out? That was also around the time we had Looney Tunes back in action. You know, that kind of like a Roger Rabbit style movie. They actually
Oh,
made
yeah.
I do
They
remember
actually-
that. That was weird.
But listen to this. This actually kind of tickles me a bit.
Oh wait,
They
are you
made
talking
a
about
little
are you talking about the
comment.
scene where like Scooby and Shaggy were actually talking to Matthew Lillard?
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, that's right.
What kind of performance you call that?
That's
You
so
made me sound like a total
funny.
space cadet, man.
Right.
Oh,
But
that
that's
was.
what I thought that was so meta and funny.
Like I like
love it
this.
when things go
Even
meta.
the second Space Jam movie was kind of funny.
Oh,
my gosh.
I hated the second Space Jam. I hated it.
I didn't even see it. I'm
I
sorry,
didn't
but
watch it either.
I didn't see it.
First
I
one was hilarious.
Yes.
The first one's iconic.
well,
Yeah.
of course. You can't go wrong with the original Space Jam with Michael Jordan. I think they kind of pushed it when it came to trying to make a second one. I will
Hmm.
admit the animation that they used was pretty good. Though I think they were kind of reaching when they were doing like a bunch of like the little cameos. I mean, Rick and Morty cameoing in it. I mean, I think that was a little
That was a
maybe a little
little
on the
weird.
yeah, especially with Taz. I mean, dude, Rick and Morty are an adults cartoon, not kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that, I mean,
I mean,
I think Adam from Your Movie Sucks, I think, summed up my feelings perfectly about the film. Because he's like, Space Jam had space and it had jam. They went to space. They had a killer soundtrack. Space Jam 2 doesn't have space and it doesn't have jam. They don't go to space and their soundtrack sucks.
Well,
right.
Hmm.
That is true.
Okay, that was weird.
I mean, when I first watched the movie, I always replayed the opening because who didn't love hearing "Welcome to the Jam"? Welcome to the opening.
Oh, the
Yeah, it
opening
was a
was
fun
always
I
hype.
could dance to it, like literally.
Heck yeah.
Actually, weirdly enough,
Jeez,
even though I know the artist is a shitty pretty little person, I actually kind of preferred the song came before that. I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly.
Well, of course, that's a
Oh
classic.
yeah.
That's like ultimate classic inspiration music. Like, I believe I can fly. Don't they actually play it another time when he's like practicing with the actual Looney Tunes? Like he comes out in his like in his gym uniform, and that's what the music starts playing.
I think that one was Fly Like an Eagle or something.
Yeah, I think it was Fly
Was
Like
it
an
Fly
Eagle.
Like an Eagle?
I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Oh, wait a minute. I got something to show you guys. So,
Hmm.
how many of you know the artist Coastberry?
does not sound familiar.
Flying right
I
over my
posted in
head.
VC chat.
Oh,
Oh!
that guy! Oh, I love
Yeah,
it.
they just posted this recently. Yeah,
Yeah.
they just posted this recently.
I did see that.
I love it. Monday has a feel. Friday has a feel. Sunday has a feel. I feel Wednesday and Tuesday. Okay, shut up, both of you. But the animation, oh my god, this really does feel like a Don Bluth style animation. You could almost feel it actually moving on its own.
Yeah, I mean, no, the designs are on point. They're so
Very on
fitting.
point.
Yeah.
If Seinfeld like this was really a cartoon, this would be it.
Definitely.
To be honest, I wouldn't mind seeing them trying to do like other sitcoms in the sort of style. Like, can you imagine them doing like Friends?
They actually have done Columbo.
Oh yeah.
I think I remember seeing one or two videos of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a couple of them, but mostly Seinfeld I've seen. But I would like to. They also did like Five Nights at Freddy's, which is actually pretty impressive. It feels something akin to like what is it? They actually have a DeviantArt channel under the same name, and they do a couple of them. But I agree. I would love to see them do like Friends. Maybe even Frasier. Frasier would be kind of cool to see.
I was about to say Frasier.
Yeah. Actually, go out for Frasier. It'd be
Especially
interesting to see
since
him,
they're coming
see
up
him
with a
do
new series.
But I just love the style they've got. It just feels so on point, like with old Timon and Pumbaa back in the day when Disney had like the Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh, I love that one. Timon and Pumbaa was fun.
But yeah, I've seen a few of their styles on like DeviantArt, and it's like they've done the glam rocks from the Security Breach. Oh my god, the way they made Moon look, that's your nightmare fuel, like right there. Okay, I'm gonna find that picture. I'm gonna show it to you.
All right. And while you're doing that,
But
let's try to get back into a topic of more Halloweeniness, because we're in Halloween month, people.
Hey, I did say nightmare fuel, didn't I?
That's true, you did.
That they did.
there.
The beast is
Okay,
nightmare
'cause-
fuel.
Oh, wait till you see what they did with
Yes.
Springtrap. I mean, literally, he's got the way they made him look. You could almost feel the rotting metal.
Mm.
Okay, are you ready? Here it is.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Are you?
They look like they're like Space Jam characters. That's amazing.
They do. Oh God.
What did I tell you about Nightmare Fuel?
Yeah.
Actually, Monty kind of reminds me of the gator from All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Big lipped alligator moment.
Oh dear God, don't say that
Oh. Now I remember. The first
Now,
movie I saw was actually the second one
No, it's the first one. Second one is
with Charlie Sheen.
yeah, Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
But the way they made Sun look, he kind of reminds me of the character in A Troll in Central Park, the King of the Trolls. You know,
do not mention that shit show
Gnorka's
movie.
husband. I know. Now,
Oh my goodness.
now Moon reminds me of American Tail 5 Goes West. I think one of the cats. Now Roxanne reminds me of Titan AE, and it's a female. It's one of the aliens she reminds me of.
Is the kind of bow-legged one?
Yes, that's the one. The kangaroo-looking one.
Yeah. Oh God, it's been so long, but yeah, I know
But
who you're
you know-
talking about.
Now, I don't.
I
need
like
to
the
tell
dog
you about-
booth inspo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I kind of like how they made Freddy look, because I don't know why, but Freddy just looks really, really funny in that jacket.
Oh yeah, does not suit him.
But Vanny and Springtrap, oh dear Lord. That just creeps me out the way they look.
Springtrap looks like a villain straight out of
What?
Secret of Nim.
Exactly.
Ooh, I can
Thank
see that.
you. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, now, okay. Now, I was trying to think of what glam rock Chica reminded me of, but now I remember. It's Rockadoodle Doo. It's that female chicken from Rockadoodle Doo.
Ah, yes.
It's the face.
That one.
I'll definitely see that.
I thought the film was just called Rockadoodle.
I thought it was Rockadoodle Doo. That's how I
It's
remember it.
It's Rockadoodle too.
It's Rockadoodle.
Yep, just look it up. It's Rockadoodle.
Huh.
Yeah, I remember calling it Rockadoodle Doo. when I was
That
a
makes
kid.
sense though.
Rockadoodle. I'm literally older than that film, I think.
A lot of us were born around that time, around the 90s and early 2000s. So
I was born in 87.
92.
91.
So I am one old fart.
2002.
Nonsense.
No.
I am the youngest of the boys.
I'm gonna be 36 in November.
I'm 31.
Same.
Gonna be 32 next week.
21.
Oh, happy
Only
early
Happy
gonna
early
be
birthday.
21? We're so young.
A wee babby.
birthday! So
Wee baby.
okay,
Hey,
Jack, what day in October is your birthday?
The 10th. I think that's gonna be on a Tuesday next week.
Actually, yeah, because my calendar here is at holiday. Every day's a holiday calendar. Your
Mhm.
birthday falls on World Mental Health Day.
Oh,
Should we see
Take care of
next
yourself.
week?
Yep.
I'll try.
Okay. But okay, so what are you guys gonna have for dinner on Wednesday?
I
This
don't know.
Wednesday or the following Wednesday?
The 4th.
Hmm.
This Wednesday. This
I
week's Wednesday.
have no idea.
Well, I've got a suggestion. Because Wednesday the 4th, aka October 4th, is Taco Day.
Taco sounds good.
Nah, I'm not big on
Should we sing
tacos.
to you, Jack? Should we sing to you next week?
Aw.
Okay. I'm looking at the 8th of October. The 8th of October apparently is Fluffernutter Day.
Really?
That's what I'm reading.
I'm not even gonna ask what that is.
Okay. Now I did mention to court that earlier this year was International Black Cat Day and National Cat Day, but I think that was in England. But the 27th of October is National Black Cat Day in America, and the 29th of October is National Cat Day.
Damn, October really be loving its cats.
Yeah, but you know, like, just a note: people shouldn't buy black cats around Halloween and return them. They should keep them and love them past Halloween. Just so
Yes.
you know.
Yeah, it's the same reason that people often buy rabbits for Easter and then release them. I don't know
Since
why
we're
people do
supposed to
that.
be on the topic of Halloween.
Well, I'm talking about it's the same reason why people buy them.
And that's why pet stores have this policy that they really don't sell black cats or rabbits around Halloween or Easter, because people do that.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Good
I'll be
policy
right
to
back,
have.
you guys. I'll be right back.
I mean, you're the one that wanted to get back to Halloween courts.
Yeah, it's true. I even looked up Halloween tier lists.
Ooh.
I don't know what a tier list is. Boring and tired and not really.
Jack, you want to explain to Heather what a tier list is?
Well, depending on the subject, we get a whole bunch of different lists of things in a category, and then we rank them according to a tier. S being the highest, A being also just as high, then B, then C. How low does it go down to?
It
F.
typically goes down to around like D or F.
Okay, yeah.
It's like a ranking system.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, ranking system. Thank you. I'm terrible at this too.
No, it's fine.
But yeah, I found two that I think would be good. I found one for like horror characters, and one for another one for Halloween candy, because just can't get enough of that candy. I'm like Garfield, candy, 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 candy. Stir yourself, Garfield.
I'm actually getting a little tired.
You can hop out if you want, Heather.
Time for a nap?
What?
You can hop off if you feel like it. If you're getting really tired, you don't have to stick around for the whole time.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I am getting tired. So my name is Heather Lee Cameron. You can find my work on Heather Lee Freelancer on Facebook or on the Stormin Latter-day Saint on YouTube. It's nice to meet you all. You can reach me at Heather. You can reach me at heather.lee.cameron@gmail.com if you want to give me work or chat. Anyway, thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Have a good night.
I'll
See you
follow
next
back.
time.
Bye. It's always nice having her here.
Yeah.
Anyway, I heard for Halloween or something.
Yeah, I found a couple tier lists for like horror movie characters and another tier list for Halloween candy, because we just can't get enough of that candy fix.
And no kidding. Oh, speaking of candy, you won't believe what I found. It's actually kind of interesting. I'm posting in the VC chat here. It's M&M's. It's S'mores flavored.
Ooh.
I want to try that.
Same.
They're pretty good.
Alright, so we want to do the...
They're not too bad.
We want to do the horror
It
characters
has more of a...
Sorry.
It's okay. I was going to say it has a white chocolate taste to it, but I say let's do the horror movie characters first and then the candy. End it off with a sweet note.
Yeah, alright. Okay.
I'm all for that.
Okay.
I'm not sure how many of these characters I'll actually know, but it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, some of these I might have to post in the chat so like our horror movie nuts can like
Google.
Yeah. Okay, this first one. Oh, I should probably explain the rankings that we have here because like not every tier list is the same. And it's the same. The ones we have here are at the bottom. We have "Are you kidding me?" And then above that we have "Seem better." Above that we have "Nothing special with you." And then above that we have "I like you." And then right at the top we have "Let me be by your side."
What?
It's the term. A lot of horror movie people absolutely adore certain monsters and want to be just like the monsters.
Ah, I would think the higher ones would be "Run the fuck away."
I was thinking the same thing too. That would... Or no, it's more like "Get the hell out."
Get out.
The power of Christ compels you.
The power of Christ compels you, motherfucker.
You know, every time I hear that, all I can think of is like these book series, like How to Sell a Haunted House, The Final Girl Support Group, and Vampire Hunting in the South. Yeah, there are these like satire horror books that are kind of fun. Also part comedy.
They sound fun.
I haven't read any yet, but anyway, let's start.
All right, this is our first monster. I think that's the xenomorph from Aliens, but someone might have to correct me on that.
That's xenomorph, yeah.
Yep, that's a xenomorph.
Yeah, that. Okay.
Honestly,
now the original Aliens, especially the introduction, like I would definitely say I would have to put it like at the A rank. But if we're talking about the original Alien, it's S.
Hang on, I'm trying to remember the ranking
The original
names.
do you want me to post the thing there? I could just. Hang on, let me just.
Yeah, post it for him.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I got you, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, I would kind of agree. A ranking of I like you just because of how iconic you are, but I don't think I can be by your side as you're probably just gonna eat me.
I'm talking about like the style. I'm talking about like in terms of movie, like how iconic are they both in the movie, but as a monster in general, I would definitely say be at your side because it's definitely a killing machine. I mean, it's got literal acid for blood. But you know what? I'll side with Chad and put in the A rank of I like you.
All right.
For Xenomorph?
Yeah, Xenomorph.
Yeah, Xenomorph. What do you
fair.
think?
We got no minors here, right?
No minors.
Oh no.
Minors.
Okay.
We're all above 20.
Monster fucker, so
All xenomorphs are female.
And
I'm just letting you know.
that'll stop me. Why?
Oh my God. Wait, when did this turn into Smash or Pass?
I think you mean date or no date.
I'd probably be up there, probably between let me be by your side and I like you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it'll definitely I like you. Though if we're talking Smash or Pass, for me it'll be like Smash. Just go full Markiplier.
Oh my God.
Smash.
What have I done?
All right, next one. I have no idea who this is. Is that supposed to be like Annabelle or something?
Oh, that's Annabelle. That's the Annabelle doll.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that is. Ha.
I have seen better.
Yeah, this doesn't compare to the true Annabelle, which is a Raggedy Ann doll. But I definitely would have to put it in the. I would have to put it in the I've seen better. Oh, by the way, Nico, I added you to the friends list. I don't know if I did that or not.
Oh, hello.
I don't think I added you yet, but I just did now. Anyway, I would definitely put it as I've seen better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I have seen better.
Mm-hmm.
It's when they try to make a character or an icon or something too scary that it's like loses its charm.
Well, it's better if you don't make it into a movie like they tried to do with Annabelle, because the original.
Yeah, I didn't hear good things about it.
Well, the original story of Annabelle, which is based on a true events by the same people of the, I can't remember what it was, but
yes.
But just trying to up the scary factor when it's already scary enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next, we got Jigsaw from the Saw movies.
The actual puppet or the person?
The puppet.
As an icon, again, it's the same thing with Annabelle. I've seen better.
Yeah.
And he's an icon, not the actual killer.
Yeah.
Monster.
Yeah, I can't look at Jigsaw without thinking about the Scary Movie 4 movie.
Lol.
Oh god. Or the Aqua Teen Hunger Voices version of him in Canada.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I can't look at Jigsaw anymore without thinking of this one YouTube channel that I've seen where they basically made like sketch videos out of him where it was like, "Hello, Jeremy. I heard you're definitely allergic to peanut butter." Wait, what? You're not allergic to peanut butter? Shit. And there's like a bunch of other videos like that, like there are 500 fluffy cats in this room. You have 5 minutes to pet them all. Well, if you're not able to, you're free to go, but you won't be able to pet the rest.
That's torture right there. If you can't pet the other kitty. Oh my gosh, have you seen those videos where the people get swarmed by puppies and kittens?
Oh,
I wish that were me.
Makes me jealous.
Anyway,
yeah.
With Jigsaw, I would have to put in the I've seen better along with Annabelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go with that, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next we have some clown guy.
Oh my god, I know this guy.
Don't
This
know
is
who
from
that is.
I know this guy. This is from The Devil's Rejects. And this movie is something you do not want to watch in front of minors. Holy shit, is this movie graphic. It is pure slasher.
Ooh.
Or it could be Wayne Gacy. It's either Devil's Rejects or Wayne Gacy. It's Devil's Rejects.
Ooh.
Based on character design, I would say nothing special.
Character design, but you should see them in the movie. I mean,
I'm sure.
I would have to say nothing special, nothing too special, because it's like just upon first glance, you're not gonna get too scared. You'll get a little freaked out because it's just a creepy guy smiling at you. But isn't that mostly all horror characters is creepy things looking at you in a really unsettling way?
He looks like he's gonna be offering me candy in his unmarked van.
That's why I said Wayne Gacy. Haven't you ever heard of the serial killer?
Yeah, I've heard of him. Alright, next we have Chucky from Child's Play. Okay, I'm not a fan of him because it's like, yeah, but after like Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky, the horror factor just dropped.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. As a kid, he scared me a lot, but the older I got, the more I was like, oh, he's just stupid. He's just an asshole.
Right.
But
yeah.
I would have to say nothing special with you because literally we've seen as many cursed dolls in this horror movie genre. That's like, you may be an icon, but you're not like truly iconic.
Yeah.
Kind of
because it's nothing special.
I mean, people start making jokes about you like left and right.
Yeah.
All right, next. Freddy Krueger, bitch.
Okay, this is a classic. Now, this one actually gave me the creeps. I would definitely say I would put it in the. I would definitely have to put it high, like in the I like you, but it's bordering the Stand by Your Side because he is the most unique of the movie monsters.
Not to mention
I mean, what kind of?
I was just gonna say, not to mention the fact they gave
Sorry.
one of the greatest parody characters in all of cartoon history. I'm Scary Terry. You can run, but you can't hide, bitch. Boy, he sure says bitch a lot.
Well, okay, true, but at the same time, this is a very iconic monster because of his unique kill style of going via into your dreams, the place where you think you're the most safe. That's why he's high on the list.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose being the most one of the most unique
Killers.
horror killers, yeah, no, horror killers so
And
far up
tech.
until that point.
Yeah.
He definitely kind of paved the way for that sort of genre, I would say. So I would even say, let us be by his side.
Definitely.
Yeah.
At least in my, he definitely, in my opinion, actually gave us more unique monsters rather than just like the cookie cutter slasher.
Right.
All right, next we got that weird ghost masked guy from the Scream movies.
Ghostface?
Yeah, Ghostface.
As an
Every time
icon.
I know he's an icon, but it's like every time I see that, all I can think of is the Scream movies. You know, the I see dead people crap. You know, the parody ones.
You mean the
scary movie? Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, scary movie.
What up?
What up?
What up?
Yeah. But when it comes to like the idea of like calling and they say the call's coming from inside the house, I would have to say nothing special with you because you're still it's still a slasher. I mean, it's iconic, but not exactly wow.
I think I would put Ghostface up towards I Like You from the first like 3 Scream movies.
Okay, I
those are the
agree
only ones
with
that I
that.
watched.
Yeah.
Those are the only ones that I watched. So.
Yeah.
And at least one of them had at least the smartest move in a horror movie. Make sure the killer is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. We'll put. I guess we can put it between the I Like You and Nothing Special.
Alright, I'll just put an I Like You because he does look kind of cool. Though that mask is kind of goofy.
Exactly.
All right.
Bet you Michael Myers is next.
No idea who this guy is. No clue.
What the heck?
Oh, gingerbread man.
No,
I
not
don't
the
know who that
buttons!
is.
Not my gumdrop buttons!
Now tell me, who's hiding them?
Alright, I'll tell
I
you.
would say that
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
The Muffin Man!
Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane?
Well, he's married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
Married to the Muffin Man.
Well, I think this was the time of really goofy off the wall horrors, you know, like Leprechaun.
Oh yeah.
So I would definitely put in the "Are you kidding me" pile. That's the "Are you kidding me"?
God, how many of those Leprechaun movies did they make? Like
I
4,
don't
5 of
even
them?
know.
I think they made 5, and then
Oh,
there was like the reboot back in the next like 2010s. They made another one.
Oh my god, 2010 they made one?
I think so.
Oh my god.
I will say, in the original Leprechaun movie, which is one of the few horror movies I've seen because I'm not a big fan of the horror genre, That did
Hmm.
have probably one of the coolest killing lines I've ever heard. And heard, "Fuck you, Lucky Charms."
That's awesome.
That is pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so definitely it's the "Are you kidding me" file.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, next we have the Gremlins from Gremlins.
They're more funny than scary.
Agreed.
I mean,
Yeah, definitely more mischievous.
yeah, they're more on the mischievous side. I would, but I don't want to. I would say I've seen better.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because you gotta admit, they. Don't feed your mugwort after midnight.
I absolutely love the scene in the first movie when they're watching Snow White. It's like, ow, ow, ow,
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people forget that that's apparently supposed to be a Christmas movie because it takes place around Christmas.
Well,
Yeah, that's
it's not
I
hard.
know. A scary Christmas movie. Anyway, what's the next one?
Hannibal Lecter.
Ooh, a classic.
Mhm.
I would definitely have to rate him high.
Yeah,
'Cause
Yeah. Probably stay by your
he's a-
side.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
definitely
I
wanna
would
put him
say
in, like,
let me be by your side.
Yeah, definitely at the very top. If there's one thing that I can appreciate when it comes to the few horror movies I've seen, I love me a psychological horror above all else, and he's like the peak in terms of like a psychological horror bad guy.
Okay. To make the lambs stop screaming. Yes. Yes.
I certainly enjoy with some liver and fava beans and a nice Chianti.
But especially when they first introduce him in the movie, and you see how Clarice is just walking down the roads and sees all these creepy, obvious-looking killers, but then comes across him, just standing there, clean and presentable, just ready to greet her. Holy crap! That is amazing cinematography in Silence of the Lambs. So yes, he is definitely rated high.
Yeah.
Let me stand by your side.
All right. This next one, y'all are probably gonna disagree with me on, but honestly, this is definitely a high one for me. Pennywise from the original It miniseries, because goddamn Tim Curry is a legend.
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
I would agree with that.
Oh yeah,
The
I can get
original-
behind that.
Excuse me, do you have
You
Prince
can't go
Albert
wrong.
in a can? You do? Why you better let the poor guy out? Wah-ha! Wah-ha! Wah-ha!
But you got to admit, you got to appreciate classic horror movies like that at the time that actually developed the genre.
Certainly.
Like, he's not that
Anyway.
scary, but damn is he hilarious.
True.
Tim Curry's It, I think I would put up at I Like You. Bill Skarsgård It, I think I would put up at Stay by My Side.
I would put both of them at the top.
Yeah?
Well, think about it. The original Pennywise is what gave us the reboot movie. When did the reboot of It come out again?
Relatively recent.
Yeah, I would say like.
I want to say like 2017, 20.
Alexa,
Yeah,
when did
right.
the It remake come out?
Resident Evil Archives. Resident Evil was released.
No!
Wait, what?
I didn't ask for Resident Evil!
That's not the wrong. That's the wrong movie.
Alexa, when
Wrong
did
one.
the It remake come out?
The film at Chapter 2 was released on September 6, 2019.
Okay, that gives me a ballpark idea, I guess.
I'm guessing it probably came. Well, it takes about like maybe what?
Part 1. Part 1 came out in 2017.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, but yeah, without the original It, we wouldn't have these ones, and they were actually pretty good.
Yeah. So,
I could barely make it. I couldn't make it through the first part of the original It movie. I mean, not the original, the reboot, because one, just seeing that part with Billy and Pennywise got me like, ugh.
It's
No,
scary.
and more.
Yes.
Well, they actually did a pretty good job at ramping up the scares with Pennywise. So yeah,
Yeah.
I would put them both at the top.
Yeah. Well, the one thing that kind of turned me off from the remake is that unlike the original Bill Skarsgård, I don't think I know he probably wasn't trying to be, but but he wasn't that funny.
Take your time.
And my point is, hear me out here. The reason why I think that's a hindrance is because he's supposed to be a clown, and if you remember the original, Tim Curry went all out. He's trying to be scary, but also trying to be funny. And if Bill Skarsgård, no, just the scary, and I don't know you can't be a scary clown and not at least try to be a little funny.
I think it's a hit or miss when it comes to people. Some people like the scary clown, some people like the scary funny clown, or some people just like the pure funny. So
I think
it really is
the
like
biggest
how
thing-
you take your drink. Some people
Yeah.
like their hot chocolate with extra milk. Some people like it extra chocolate. You never know.
I like
Yeah.
my hot
Like-
cocoa all chocolate.
Tim Curry is funny for sure. Bill Skarsgård, I think he makes a good clown. For what makes him good as a villain / as the monster for the remakes is because he can lure children to him. He's not being funny; he's being entertaining, and that's the whole point, right?
That's a
Mm.
good point.
Alright.
But anyway, before we start getting into a debate, we can definitely agree that we put these two at a high rank. Let's not
Sure.
burst blood vessels here.
The top one is definitely an S. Bill Skarsgård, I think, would probably put in the I like you because I'm honestly not a big fan of the remake. It's just the big reason why I'm not a big fan of horror movies in general. Just too bloody, too many jump scares. Just.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm not a fan. That's why I kind of prefer like little more psychological kind of things nowadays.
Mm.
That's why I like horror stories where I can listen to horror stories rather than the jump scares like that. Because when you listen to a horror story, that's more entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, so for me, Tim Curry, is Let Me Be By Your Side. Skarsgård is just an I like you. Like he's fine, but
I can go with
Gotcha.
that. What's the next one?
Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th.
Okay, so this is a
Mm.
classic slasher. Now, I think we can agree that he's a classic slasher.
Yeah,
yes.
I'd put him up there really high, I think.
I would put him in the I
I'd put
like
him at
you.
Stay By Your Side.
It's in between. I mean, I like the original, like the
Yeah.
first two. So I would say, yeah, I would say in the I like you to Let Me Stand By Your Side.
I'll put him in the Let Me Be By Your Side. It's like, the funny thing though is with both Kruger and Voorhees, I didn't like the first ones because they fell into that trap of being just way too bloody and just for my taste. And yet I enjoyed them a lot more in the later movies when they got a bit goofier.
Oh, remember Freddy versus Jason?
I was about to say.
Like they literally have the Freddy versus Jason.
Tilt.
Okay. But at the same time, I think that's when the trope came out. I think that's when the whole trope of the whole jock, loose girl, final girl, stoner came out.
Mm.
All right. Next we
So I
have
think we can.
next is the shark from Jaws.
Oh, Bruce. To be honest, that's just an animal. If I'm being honest.
He is an iconic animal though.
True, but I would have to put in the nothing special pile because, I mean, we also had the whole thing with Cocaine Bear.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I had to bring that up. But I will say this, at least they kind of kept true to what a shark is. So I would have to say I like you. I guess I would say I like you if it's the original Jaws.
Yeah, we don't talk about the sequels. The sequels suck.
How many
Very
of
much
those sequels
so.
did they make anyway?
I think they made like 4 or
Four, I
5, I'd
believe.
say.
Hmm.
They also did a 3D one.
Oh wow.
And
Although I did like Deep Blue, one with Samuel L. Jackson in it.
Hmm.
Anyway,
do not know his next fella, so horror experts, you're gonna have to fill me in.
and let me see. Oh, Leatherface.
Oh, that's
That's
Oh
from
yeah, you're right. That is Leatherface.
That's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, I could barely make out the chainsaw he was holding just because I couldn't see the blade.
This is just like, what's the term? This is just a murder film. This is just nothing but, it's a gore movie. There you go. It's a gore movie.
Yeah.
And I'll have to say I've seen better.
Hmm.
Well, that's all it is. It's just swinging a damn chainsaw around, running away from cannibals. It doesn't. I mean, it's just not that kind of thrill I'm looking for.
Fair.
That's my opinion.
Alright, next we have, I think that's Reagan from the first Exorcist.
Let me see. Can you pause the picture?
I'm getting it.
Okay. Yeah, that's the original Exorcist. I would say that's more like the demon possessing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to admit, this is a classic. This is a true classic horror movie.
Yes.
Definitely.
I would say I Like You. I'll put it in the I Like You pile.
I agree.
I can get with that.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
That's...
Your mother cucks socks in hell.
Every time I hear that, all I can think of is Aqua Teen Hunger.
Right.
And I love what Brian like says. Damn it, we're on the ground floor.
Oh, yeah.
He literally doesn't give a shit about Shane. Oh man, that's like my favorite part of the whole thing. Like, he gets possessed by the demon, he tosses him out the window, like, damn it, we're on the ground floor. Anyway, what's the next one?
Mike Myers from the Halloween movies.
Oh, that's a classic.
Hmm.
The original one was banging. That one was a true scary. Because that one actually did mess with your head a bit. Because is he dead? Is he alive? And it had a really good soundtrack.
Hmm.
Oh, come on. You know when you hear that movie, like, dun, 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 dun. It just, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, it's iconic.
But as Michael Myers himself, I'm gonna have to put him alongside Jason Voorhees. I mean, he's iconic, but not super like impressive. He's just the typical slasher murderer type.
In that case, shouldn't he be lower than Voorhees? Because we have Voorhees at the top.
Oh, I thought I put him in the I Like You pile. I would definitely have to either put him in the Nothing Special About You, between I Like You and Nothing Special. Because again, he's just another cookie cutter slasher. Well, yeah, that's my opinion. I'm not one for the hash or slasher films.
No, I'm not either.
Yeah, same.
I kind of like the paranormal ghost kind.
Those are fun.
My personal favorites are the found footage ones. I like the found footage if done right. I really don't like Paranormal Activity. That one was like crap to me. I'm talking
Oh,
about
yeah,
like
that
the
one
final.
was very good. Blair Witch
Anyway,
Project.
yeah. Anyway. Ooh, oh my gosh.
Oh God.
Pinhead.
Yes.
This is from the Hellraiser series, and again, it's the same thing as Leatherface. It's a gore fest.
Yeah,
I
it is.
do not. I cannot stand body horror.
Thank you. That's it. It's body horror. That's what I was trying to say with Leatherface. Thank
Ugh.
you. It's body horror. Body horror movies. I can't stand. It's. I mean, for creep factor, if we were judging a creepiness, it's definitely high. But with this guy, I mean, I definitely don't like him, but I have to be impressed with the movie. At least the first
Right.
one.
Yeah.
The first two.
I mean,
I
with
would
reactions like ours, it means that they're doing their job well. So,
right, but I mean, I don't like the guy, but you still can't deny that they're scary.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't decide. Jack, would it be in the I can't say nothing special because they are very unique. But I'm
Right.
not.
But
Can,
it just feels weird to say I like you.
can we just say let's just say the I like you pile for now is the I respect you pile.
Okay, I can get behind
Let's-
that.
Let's
I
put it
respect
like
you.
Okay, but
the I respect pile.
okay, let's move on before y'all get any more uncomfortable. Anyways, this guy.
Okay.
Oh, Alien. This is the Hunter.
Predator.
Yeah, thank you, Predator. I like the first one with that was with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
Oh, really? I haven't seen
Yeah.
any of the Predator movies.
The second one took place in Miami. That one was pretty decent. And then there was Alien versus Predator.
That one I
AVP.
saw bits and pieces of, yeah.
Mm,
I think I'd put him at I Like You.
I agree. I'll put it to I like you.
No, I can
'Cause
get
at
with
least-
that.
Yeah,
I mean,
because with at least this one is a definite you got to be careful around. You got to know how to battle these things.
oh yeah. I mean, I almost want to be. I almost want to say, let me be by your side, just because I love their tech and their equipment and their whole look.
Yeah, definitely. They have one of the most unique aliens, one of the most iconic styles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Next we have the girl from the Ring.
Oh, Sadako. I think that's her name. Oh no, I'm thinking of Corpse Party. Sachiko, was that the name?
Alexa, what's the name of the girl from the Ring?
Sachiko is from Corpse Party, so I think Sadako is the right one.
Alexa, repeat.
This might answer your question. Juanita Ringling is female.
That tells me nothing.
I think I'm right, and it is Sadako because I think Neko said it was Sachiko for Corpse Party, so I think it's Sadako. Can you put the picture up there? And please tell me this is the Japanese one and not the crappy American remake.
Right.
Well, it's covered in green, so I think it might be the American version.
Well, let's pretend it's the Japanese.
Well, it looks like it is Sadako.
Yeah. Okay. Now, this one, I'm gonna have to say, stand by your side.
Yeah,
I agree.
I can agree with that.
All right. Next, we got this guy.
Oh, that's Sam from the Trick or Treat movie. I love this one.
I don't know this
This
one.
is an anthology series. All the stories are connected. This is one of the best anthology movies. This is a definite stand by side.
Yeah, I agree. Stand by side.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Jack, I highly recommend watching Trick or Treat, the anthology with this kid. It is really good.
All right, and this is our last
I don't
monster.
Oh, that's the Bride of Chucky.
Oh.
Nothing
Actually,
special.
yeah, nothing special. At the same time, her voice actress is the same voice actress who does Bonnie Swanson from Family Guy.
Hard to believe.
Wow.
Look, I'm not kidding
Don't
when I say
underestimate
that.
them.
I'm not kidding. So, nothing special.
Yeah, no, nothing special.
Jennifer Tilly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, there's our horror character tier list. Our tier list of horror fellas. Now let's get this a bit sweeter. Let's get into the candy.
Yay.
We need some sweetness after dealing with that nightmare fuel. Literal nightmare fuel in some cases.
No kidding. No kidding. Please do not bring up Hellraiser again.
I think this stream just ruined the insult pinhead for me.
Wait a minute. On a lighter note, remember the episode with Billy and Mandy? They literally had something that was called Pinhead. It was just a bunch of bowling pins.
Pin
Yeah.
face.
Pin face. Anyway, let's
Is
begin.
that SpongeBob? Alright, Pinhead Larry. What do you call him, Pinhead?
All right, Pinhead Larry, your time is up. Who you call him, Pinhead? I actually saw a Pinhead version of Patrick at Hot Topic on a button. I almost got it.
Oh my
Lol.
god.
I instead went for the I have $3 pen with him.
Alright. Candy. Candy. And ranking system is the same as always. Anyways, with an additional one, one of the never had it. So if we've never had one, then I can put it in never had it. Yay!
Alright.
Cool.
Alright, 100 grand.
100 grand? I don't think I've ever had that.
Never had it.
No.
Nothing special.
What the hell did you drop this time?
Huh? Wait, you heard that?
Yes,
all
I
heard
heard
it.
that.
Yeah.
This mic is just not consistent. But no, I did not drop anything. Though. I was just moving a cup out of the way.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Alright.
That's everyone. That's Jack's line. What the hell did you drop this time?
because he's always dropping something.
For me, it's what the hell is wrong with you?
Not my fault. Butterfingers.
Butterfingers.
Is that the next candy?
No, I was referencing the Spider-Man movies. Butterfingers.
Oh.
Pizza time.
Rent.
So, I'm guessing you've had 100 grand, Jen?
Yes. And nothing special.
Alright, so where would you put it?
Nothing special.
Okay.
You might want to put the tier list. Put the tier list thing in the chat for.
I'm on it.
Okay.
Because
What's inside 100 grand anyway?
I know it's covered in chocolate. I believe there's pretzel, caramel. Gosh, I have to look it up. It's been a while.
Sounds kind of like that Take 5 from Reese's.
Take 5 is okay, but I like peanut butter chocolate, so that's a good one.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a big
So
thing about tier
what's the
lists,
next
that
one?
they're always different. They're not always gonna be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so in this ranking.
So it's milk chocolate, caramel, and crispy rice. So
Oh, it sounds
No
similar
pretzel.
to a. It sounds very similar to a Crunch Bar, only without caramel.
basically, I don't like the caramel. That's why it's nothing special to me. Too much
Okay.
caramel. So I put
Respect
that at a
that.
C.
Okay, that's fair.
Alright, so now that you know the actual ranking that we're working with, Jen, what would be the equivalent of nothing special? I guess it would be like a C?
She said C.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, she said C.
All right, Three Musketeers.
C.
Ooh, that's a good one.
A.
Definitely, that's an A for me. I love Three Musketeers bars. When I was a kid, I usually whenever I would get a full bar, I would break it into half and love to press on the little fluffy fluff chocolate in the center.
Yes, I love that
and
fluffy chocolate.
And like pack it down like a little pillow. The one thing I learned as a kid, don't eat a Three Musketeers and then have a swig of soda. It will fizz your mouth.
Oh,
Dang.
Oh no, it has
that
the
makes
same
sense.
effect. Well, no, it's similar to when you have like a Mentos and some Coke. How it fizzes up.
Yeah.
But not to the same extent as a Mentos, but it just makes your mouth all fizzy when you drink it.
Interesting.
The funny thing is
Well,
that
think about it. It's a very sorry.
I was just gonna say the funny thing is that that this candy has actually given one of my favorite quotes from the Game Grumps, because they actually did a Halloween candy tier list a while ago. And when they got Three Musketeers, Dan was just like, a chocolate cloud, fucking float me away.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I mean, that's basically a stick.
Actually, I think that's why whenever you have a soda with it, it's because it's a really it's got all those air pockets, so it makes it extra fizzy.
That would make sense. Yeah.
I almost
But
want to put
still,
it
it's
in
a
here.
good
It's so good.
You know what? I agree. It's an S tier. It is a good chocolate bar, especially if
It
it's a
only
really-
stands at A for me because I'm a dark chocolate person.
dark chocolate is good too.
Yeah.
But like,
Did they ever make a dark? Did they ever
I
make a
don't
dark
think so.
chocolate variant of Three Musketeers yet?
I don't think so.
They should.
They should.
all right. Anyways,
Because
next
it's over.
They made
next we have
Yeah.
Airheads.
Airheads,
Airheads?
like the actual, like the taffy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
That's
not
gonna
bad.
be a D for me, dog.
Yeah, it's just hard to eat. I mean, I've almost choked on a few. I've almost choked on it a few times when I was a kid, so I would definitely have to put D. I mean, it tastes decent, but it's like fruity. It's not like it's like fruit leather, but not in the good way.
It's like flavored wax.
It's like
They
fruit
start
plastic.
off so hard.
It's plastic, fruit plastic. There you go. It's fruity plastic.
Yeah, and it's not good.
Yeah.
It's just not good to me.
All right.
Yeah.
Almond Joy.
Ooh, almond joy. That's a good one.
That one's gonna go on B for me.
Yeah.
It's between A and B.
I'm gonna have to agree with the B, if only because of the fact that I fucking hate almonds, and the fact that there's almonds in this, even though it's called Almond Joy, the fact that it has almonds, that bumps it down for me because I fucking hate almonds.
I love almonds, but like you give me a bowl of dark chocolate covered almonds, it's over. Those are all mine now.
Those are
But-
pretty good.
Yeah, but almond joy, it's just I like coconut, but not that much, so that's why it's a B for me.
Baby Ruth.
Ooh, that's a really good one. That's an S for me because I love Baby Ruths. I grew up with those.
That's also a B for me. Too much caramel.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on there too.
I mostly got ones that had peanuts in it.
I mean, yeah, there were peanuts and they were good, but again, I'm just not the biggest fan of caramel, so if it has too much caramel, it's gonna be a B or lower.
Fair.
Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll agree with B.
Okay, Butterfinger.
Ooh, yes. To me, that's an S.
It used to be an
love
S, and they changed their recipe, so it's not the same. So it's an A
Really?
for me.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. They did change the recipe.
Not to
It
mention
is
the
not
fact
the
Actually-
same. I taste the difference.
Not to mention the fact that it's kind of hard to eat. Like sometimes it can hurt your teeth.
Oh, it's
you
always
mean-
been hard to eat.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I think that's the point. Actually, you know the one Butterfingers I miss the most? It's the Butterfinger BBs.
I don't
They
think
were
I've
those-
ever had that.
Butterfinger BBs were basically round. Actually, here, I can show you what the Butterfinger BBs were.
All right. But yeah,
Here we go.
I would put Butterfinger probably at A.
Okay.
at least.
Yeah.
Now, this is actually pretty iconic because I associate Butterfingers with this.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
Simpsons commercials.
oh, okay. I have had BBs before, just a long time ago.
Yeah,
Usually
before they were
those in the
discontinued.
movies, right?
Yeah,
Or movie theaters.
I think so.
Yeah, they were actually sold in gas stations for a while and at movie theaters. But I missed
Ah.
these because they were so easy to eat, and you didn't have to worry about the whole bar choking up your mouth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I like the minis, so I would definitely put this at like an A or an S. It mostly out of nostalgia classic.
Fair.
I can at least agree with an A.
Yeah. Alright, this is one that I am going to go. We have gone over this battle before, and I will battle for it again because it's a fucking good candy corn.
F.
Again, I've got to be in the mood for it. I would put it between a C and a B. I do like the flavored variants of them, some of them.
F.
Like I mentioned, look, hey, I'm going to side with corn. Candy corn is good, but I've got to be in the mood for it.
F.
It's the same thing when it has like for at least now I do like the apple pie, like the apple ones that I found were really good, and they do have variants of them. So
I think
would
it's
say,
less of a taste and more of a texture thing for me. So again, F.
okay, that's respectable. Sometimes it is the texture, but to me, it was always like getting a handful of it and stuffing it in your mouth was always like the fun part when you're a kid, or like sticking them like in between your lips and trying to give yourself like candy corn teeth. That was fun.
I've never done that.
That does sound like
I
fun
did that.
though.
Yeah, it is. It's fun when you're a kid and you could like stick them like under your lips and try to make you look like you got candy corn teeth.
Alright, so
Just
I got
thinking about it makes my teeth feel sticky.
so I got
Okay,
Sweat in my corner, and Jen's up on our own side. Jack, pick your side.
Lol.
You kind of already know what side I'm picking.
Yeah, he's on Neko's.
Yeah.
F.
I didn't even need to say it.
Hey, do you prefer to go by Neko or Jen?
Either way is fine. Whatever comes easier for you guys.
Okay. That's what I was asking because Court was calling you Jen and I was calling you Neko. I thought there was like a perfect
Respond to
difference.
both.
I mostly just call her Jen, because of the fact that I actually got a chance to know her from a little while ago.
Okay, I'll call her Neko for now. Anyway,
Neko.
yeah, Neko. So I would have to, if we're gonna say, since we're stuck at a stalemate, let's put it at let's put candy corn at C, because that's what it starts with. It's a C. It starts with candy. And it says
Have
a
you
C.
guys seen any of the promotional videos that Netflix has put out of what live action One Piece?
Don't even speak about that.
Here and there.
Up. Hold on. The first episode is good. Okay.
Look,
I
I'm talking
admit
about if it was made in Japan with the characters, I would have a different say. But I just don't. When it comes to live action of anime,
Well, let me put it this way. I'm not a fan of One Piece. Oda Sensei handpicked the cast himself. He picked Kiki to play Luffy. So.
okay. But
Yeah.
still.
So whatever your thoughts on live action, because I think many live action adaptations in general are just bad. But live action One Piece is actually not too bad. Anyway.
Yeah.
So there's this one promotional video where the actor who plays Nami is asking for Kiki, the actor who plays Luffy, his opinion on certain pies. And his response is either good or trash. And so for candy corn, trash. That was it. That was all. I'm going to link it because it's a fun video.
Okay.
But next.
Yeah. Also, I should probably explain something. I'm kind of known on the stream to go on long rants about the Disney remakes.
Do not bring that up. Let's just stick to the candy.
I know. I'm just explaining to Jen.
Right.
That's fair.
I'm like the king of ranting about those movies.
Oh yeah.
Like the Lion
Speaking of
King. I'm just
Disney
kidding. I'm
movies-
just kidding.
No, speaking of Disney movies, I swear we should do the original animated Disney movie of The Little Mermaid for a live stream one day for like the month of May.
Ooh, maybe.
I mean, like a script reading.
Yeah, of the movie.
Oh, okay.
I call Ursula if we do it. I want to be Ursula. I want to sing Poor Unfortunate Souls. I love that song.
Oh, even
Me
better.
too.
What if we did Emperor's New Groove?
I call Yzma.
I feel like Jack and I will probably be in battle over who will play Kronk.
Oh, well, I mean, we'll certainly have a battle out with an audition, but I'll play anybody, really.
Oh, who would play Cusco?
Hate your hair, not likely. Yikes, yikes, yikes. And let me guess, you have a great personality.
Oh, we have to. We definitely have to. Anyway, let's
Yeah,
get back to the candy tier list.
Candy.
Corn. Let's put it as a C.
It's alright, C. We're on
Let's
Crunch
put it
Bars
as a
now.
C for candy corn. That way, it's at least
Okay.
Crunch Bar.
Yeah. Oh, Crunch
I'm
Bar.
not a fan of it.
Neither
Again,
am I.
it's a texture thing with it.
I honestly just don't like the flavor.
I like Crunch.
Exactly. That's another thing. It's like I'm not a big fan of it because I kind of feel it's like that generic chocolate.
Hmm.
Which candy? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Nestle Crunch.
Crunch Bar.
Yeah.
That's gonna be an A. No, a B. That's gonna be a B for me.
It's a D for me.
Yeah, same.
Fair enough. Not everybody will like the same chocolate. It doesn't taste like chocolate though. So.
Thank you.
How about we
Yeah.
put in C as like a middle of the road? Because like we got 2 people here that like it and 2 people that don't.
Yeah. Okay.
As
Sure.
a candy bar, I give it a B. As a chocolate bar, I give it a D.
If it's split between the two, if it's split between the 4 of us, then we definitely put it in C.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you guys remember seeing those commercials that they did? It was like were they like taking a bite on the Crunch? Yeah, that's why I love Nestle Crunch.
Oh God.
I don't think I remember those.
Hold on, baby.
I don't think I remember.
It's like a whole jingle. They're really catching one too
Huh.
with that. All right.
Ooh, cookie jar.
Okay, dots.
Dots.
They're
Dots?
basically, yeah. I remember my mom and I used to eat them a lot when I was younger. She used to get the Crows variant, which was
Oh. Okay, I remember now.
yeah, but the dots that Court's talking about are the fruity kind, not the black licorice one.
Yeah. No, I do remember those ones. Because
No.
I just went to Dippin' Dots.
No, Dippin' Dots are delicious.
Yeah.
No, okay, for
D.
dots, I'll put it C.
They are very, very clean.
Not my favorite, but yeah, worse than Butterfingers. Because when they stick to your teeth, they stick to your teeth like glue.
Yeah, no, those are not fun
Yeah.
to get out of the mouth.
That is the downside.
Yeah, that's why I put it at C. I mean, they taste good, but they are just such a pain to eat.
Yeah, especially if you have braces on.
I might have to be on Jen's side and putting it in D. I just don't think it's that good a candy. Like there's
Well, I mean, I'm not particularly attached, so I can
Yeah,
go anywhere. I mean, they're only lower just because of how they get stuck so easily. But yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
There's so many better fruit gummies out there.
True. Like
All
gummy
right.
bears.
Yeah. Fun dip.
Oh yeah, fun dip.
Fun dip.
Smile dip.
Basically, you
I
get
thought
candy stick.
they abandoned these. Maybe for a reason.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like you get this pouch of powdered candy and then like a candy stick, like a chalk candy stick. You basically suck on the end and dip it in the powder, which is usually like a sour powder, and just suck on it. It's just like dipping it in cocaine, like you're dipping it into a pixie stick.
Oh my god.
I mean,
because the chalk.
Well,
Corey,
I've never
do you have
had
an
them.
image of it? Do you have an image of the fun dip so they can see what it is?
Sure. And actually,
I'm seeing some very interesting images on Google.
oh, please tell me you have safe
Court
search
will have
on.
a better one.
Oh, there it is. That's better.
Okay, that's fun dip.
Yeah, those are the ones I saw.
Good. Because I don't think I want to know the kind of fun dip you were talking about.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say that they weren't using a stick. They were using more something that was rolled up.
Oh my god.
I'm going to. No. Anyway, with this stuff, I'm gonna have to put it in a D. I mean, it was fun when I was a kid, but now when I'm older, that's like you're just giving kids pure cocaine sugar.
I mean, okay, you're not
That's
wrong, but honestly, I feel like Gravity Falls kind of knocks it up a couple points.
Okay.
Oh,
You know
right.
what? Yeah.
Smile dip.
Yeah, the smile. Yeah, the smile
Forgot
dip.
The
about
future
Okay.
is in the past.
Okay.
Onward, Hiroshima.
Okay. So let's bump it up to B just because of Gravity Falls.
I'll give you that. Well, I mean,
Sure.
I've never had it, so.
I've had it before. It was good when I was a kid, but not when you're older.
Would you like to eat my candy paws?
Yes.
Mabel, how many of these have you eaten? 11.
No, evil.
Actually,
That
aside
was
from
a
the
great
subject,
summer.
I kind of have to talk about something that I found while I was at Long Beach on vacation. So, Long Beach has
Oh?
Long Beach has this candy store, and they're known to have some pretty interesting candies in there. And I went in there, and I literally found this candy called Bob Ross Flavor Palette. And what it is it's basically a fun dip with 3 of the colors that Bob Ross would use to paint with, and the peg looks like a paintbrush.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh, sounds
Oh
cool.
yeah. Yeah, no, I've had that.
I was actually at Barnes and Noble, and they actually had Bob Ross mints.
Yep.
They called them Happy Little Mints.
Happy little treatments. Those are little trees. We
But
sell
that's actually really cute. I like that though.
Mhm.
Like the flavor palette. That's actually really creative.
Oh yeah, no, that I think is a variation of Fun Dip that I actually enjoyed because one, the candy stick was not chalk. It was actually like candy at the end of a plastic thing, like hard candy, and so it was stickier that you could put when you licked it and then put it into the candy powder.
Paint? Yeah, the paint.
Yeah.
Candy paint.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, like Fun Dip, it would change the color of your tongue because that is what candy will do.
And what kids love the most.
Yes, honestly. But yes, that was definitely, if you were to put that on the list instead of Fun Dip, the palette one would be the superior version. I'd give that.
All right.
Good design, good candy.
Hell yeah. All right. Haribo Gold Gummy Bears.
Ooh, Haribo gummy bears. Those are actually good if you eat them in moderation, at least in my terms.
I'll give them a B. Sometimes I get ones that are really hard, and it hasn't been opened and they're not expired, so there's no reason for them to be that hard.
Right.
I've never had them, so I can't say.
Oh.
I would say a B because, well, I can't have too many of gummy bears or gummy worms because if I have too many of them, I get bad heartburn. Unless
Not
they're
fun.
like the organic, yeah. But they are good. It's that term. I like the candy, but the candy don't like me.
I feel that.
But it is good. So I would say B.
Have you guys ever seen those videos that people have made on reading reviews on sugar-free gummy bears?
I haven't
saw
seen the
that.
video, no,
Oh
but
my
I've
God,
seen
okay,
the
okay.
posts.
The distractible one of the oh shit moments. They actually did that with the sugar-free gummy bears.
Oof.
I've seen that.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh my God, they're all almost the same.
okay.
Oh my God.
Heath Bar.
Heath Bar. Well, I
I
had
love
Heath.
coffee.
Oh,
I'm
if
sorry,
you
what?
love,
What?
I can't believe you said that, Neko, because in my neck of the woods, in my local King Cone ice cream shop, they have a Heath coffee ice cream that is to die for.
That sounds delicious. That's not what I wanted to post. What is this?
Wait, did you...
As for a Heath bar, the actual candy bar, I'll put it in a B. Again, I've got to be in the mood for it.
That one also sticks to your teeth terribly, but I love it. It is delicious. There we go. That's what I wanted.
I am not gonna be able to unhear that, because like all I'm gonna say is at that moment, I swear to God, I thought I heard Jen say something a lot different than what I think she actually said.
Did you say did you say delish or derish?
Delicious. With the R, yes.
I actually oh my gosh, I actually remember these.
What?
Bruh!
What kind of signal interference were you getting?
I heard coffee.
I heard
I thought you said coffee. I thought you said coffee.
I did not hear
I heard
that.
coffee.
I heard coffee.
Bruh.
I heard coffee. Okay, I'm not gonna say what he wrote.
Yeah,
Okay,
I am not gonna
okay,
read
so-
out loud what I thought she said because I do not want to get kicked off YouTube. But and if you know, you know. Moving on.
Oh, by the way, Jen, you posted these paint shop doubles. I've had these when I was a kid. These were so much fun to eat.
Yes,
look
fun to
fun.
eat. They're delicious. They're far superior to Fun Dip. Fun Dip is sad.
I agree. This was my favorite as a kid. I mean, I like the Fun Dip, but this was a lot of fun when I was little. And to the audience, it's the paint shop doubles, which was like the candy paintbrushes that would be dipped into the powder. Now my mouth is watering for them.
Yeah, moving on. Hershey's chocolate.
Delicious.
Ooh, like the
Yeah,
actual chocolate,
solid A.
the
Yeah.
chocolate bar.
Can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, I would give it an A. I mean, it's
I'll
the
give it
perfect
an A.
addition to a s'more.
Yeah.
You can enjoy it as is or with other things.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's versatile.
All right. Next we got hot tamales.
F.
Yeah, that's an
That's
F.
an F.
Absolutely F.
That's a spicy Mike and Ike.
Oh yeah, yeah.
As Kiki says, trash.
I don't hate it, but I don't really feel anything about it really.
It's like a taffy version of cinnamon candy. So
It's
no.
heartburn, the candy.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of when I was a kid when my brother and I went trick or treating, and there were those stupid spicy gobstoppers or something.
Fireballs.
Like the jawbreakers that were spicy. Yes, I hated those so much as a kid because it's like my favorite treat, jawbreakers or gobstoppers, but covered in terrible cinnamony spice, and I hated it.
But
Well, okay.
wait,
Next we got Jelly Bellies.
Ooh, Jelly Bellies. Wait, Jelly Bellies is like a Halloween candy?
Yeah.
People say those, yeah. They give little boxes.
Okay.
Jelly.
Okay,
It's
I can
definitely
go
more
with
common
that.
over Easter, though, I've noticed.
Yeah, that jelly beans to me, or jelly bellies, or jelly beans in general, are usually saved for Easter. But I guess if you're like making like a Halloween mix of like the orange and black and all that kind of variants. I mean, as a candy itself, I would rate it as a B, especially if you get the gourmet kind.
I've never been a fan of Jelly Bellies. D.
It's respectable.
Yeah, just not my candy.
I mean, I like Jelly Bellies fine, but I do like an A or a B in my opinion.
So I'm with Court.
Uh,
What about you, Chuck?
I'm trying to remember if I've had these in particular.
Just think jelly beans in general. It doesn't have to be Jelly Belly.
Okay, well, although honestly, it has been a while since I've had jelly beans at all, period. But from what I remember, I like them just fine. I guess they go into about a C for me.
So Court, about a B, just to even out with Chuck here.
yeah, we'll put in B to even out the playing field.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, Jolly Ranchers. Not a fan.
Ooh, this is. I have a nostalgia with these, but I don't eat them anymore. But my mom used to give these to my brother and I to keep us quiet in the back seat on long car trips.
A solid hard candy. I would go with a
Yeah,
B.
it is. We used to have the square version of the Jolly Rancher lollipops.
Oh, yeah. Those are good.
Those are our favorites.
Easier not to get stuck to your teeth.
Yeah. I would have to put it in a C because it's a good nostalgic candy for me, just not my favorite.
Very sweet. Extra sweet. Very sugary.
Yeah.
Unless you get the sour apple.
Even still, very
Yeah.
sweet.
Like I said, it's a C. Good when you're a kid, but not when you're an adult.
Yeah, I'm going to stand by my ranking and leave it at a B, personally.
It's a C for me.
I'd probably put in C. Jack, where do you stand?
C as well.
Alright. Okay, Hershey's Kisses. Yep.
A.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with a Hershey's Kiss.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with Reese's. I'm good.
Classic
Solid A's
candy.
good. Yeah.
Again, it's the same thing with the Hershey bar. They're versatile.
Right.
Yes.
Alright.
Bite-sized.
Yeah. Okay, Kit Kat. Kit Kats are fucking awesome.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are we
and of course-
talking classic Kit Kats or
Classic Kit Kats that you get with your chocolate.
S?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
Very good.
Especially, although then again, then you have like the 200 flavors from Japan.
Oh, I know. If you ever get a
Wow.
chance, you must try the caramel pudding.
They actually have a churro. There's a churro one I saw, but I haven't tried it yet.
Oh,
I haven't
yeah,
tried.
I've been seeing
Oh,
those
no, I
lately.
lied. I have tried churro. It's not bad.
I bet it's not. I think it would taste just like a cinnamon toast crunch cereal, only with chocolate.
I can imagine
Oh,
that.
it's not really chocolatey. It's you know how
Really?
white chocolate is called chocolate, but it's not really chocolate.
Yes.
So something tells me this is more like a milky white with a little bit of cinnamon, almost like a dulce de leche.
Correct.
Ooh.
So
Cinnamon
it's not
milk.
really chocolatey. It's definitely more what you described.
Yeah, cinnamon milk.
Yeah. So it does
Anyway.
taste good.
Yeah, Kit Kat's an S.
Alright. Next is those gummy SpongeBob Krabby Patties.
Ew.
I've never had those. They sound weird.
They are gross. It's just chewy rubber, and not in a
Ugh.
good way.
Ugh.
That's an F to me. That's an F. That stuff
I
is
don't
like
think I've ever had those either, so I cannot say.
it's like stale gummy. They're stale gummies. Exactly.
Honestly, I kind of have a bit of a soft spot for them because I remember growing up really loving these. So I don't know, I'd probably put in more of a C area because I remember really loving them when I was a kid.
Okay, I can agree with at least for nostalgic value if you're a kid, just not when you're an adult. So yeah, I'll go with that. I still won't eat them, but I will agree on to this.
Yeah. All right. Next we have okay, we have 2 different packs of lifesavers here, but the first one is the fruity flavors.
These aren't the gummy ones, are they?
No, they're not the gummies.
Oh, so these are the hard. Oh, so these are the hard candy ones.
Yeah.
C. I did not like
I
these
would-
hard candy ones.
I would have to go with the C because I would scarf these. Even if they were the hard candy, I would scarf them. But I preferred the gum. I would prefer the gummy versions of them.
I'd prefer the gummies as well.
But I'm putting them in C because they are the fruity kind. I don't mind the mints when now that I'm an adult, but not when I was a kid because there was like, why would you put mint in a kid's trick or treat thing? It's like we already know we're going to get cavities. Don't remind us that we have to brush our teeth and our breath are going to stink like chocolate.
Funny you should mention mints,
Unless
that's
you're
actually
giving
the next
them to-
one.
Yeah, the lifesaver mints. You said there were 2 variants.
Yeah.
I would say the same ranking as the fruity ones is a C. I mean, they're not my first choice, but if they're there, I'll take maybe 1 or 2. They're just a little.
Mints?
They're just too hard for me.
I think the mints, I would put them at a B because they were good mint. They weren't too, for lack of a better word, they weren't too spicy.
I like the spearmint ones. The spearmint, the lifesavers are good, not the wintergreen.
I've only had
Spearmint.
one minty flavor for lifesavers, so I don't know which one it was. But again, I never thought it was too spicy. But I don't think it was spearmint because spearmint's usually got a sweet taste to it, right?
Yeah, spearmint has a sweeter taste. Well, the regular mint has more of a menthol cooling. Kind of like when you suck in a breath of cold air.
Yeah. It was probably that one, but still not too spicy.
Yeah, because if you have too much menthol in it, it does burn your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yeah, a B sounds good.
Oh, okay, we're putting mints in the B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, the Dum Dum Lollipops.
Ooh, those are classic.
Don't think
I
I've
would
had
say-
them.
They're good. You used to collect the wrapper. You used to collect the wrappers and send them in for stuff.
Oh.
When I was a kid, when you're a kid, it's like they're the perfect size of lollipop, especially like you can eat them really quick, like crunch them and go. You know what? I put them in a B, and there's like a big variety, and they're big variety of flavors.
Mm-hmm. I'd put them in a B as well. As a kid, I thought they were too small because you always want more sugar. But
Right.
as
But
an
now that
adult,
you're in a-
they're the perfect size.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright,
Plus, you can bite them off the stick and just eat them as.
alright, we got 2 different packets of M&Ms here. The first one is the peanuts.
Ooh, that's an S. That's an
I
S
like
for
them.
me. I like the peanut ones. I love peanut.
Yeah.
Peanuts, they're
I like
good.
the crunch.
Yeah. Plus, the yellow blue.
A, only because they're not dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, the peanut M&M is voiced by J.K. Simmons, and I love that.
Voice of a generation, that one.
Yeah.
And then some.
Mm-hmm.
And the regular M&Ms.
That's an S.
A.
Well, they do make a dark chocolate variant of them now.
Yes, so the dark chocolate would be an S for me.
Well, let's do.
A, just because they're a little too sweet for my taste.
Okay.
Alright, I can agree with A.
I still like the mini ones.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
like the mini ones.
the M&M minis are actually S tier.
Especially the little container they come in. They're fun.
Yes, they're just the excellent size. You can easily just pour a whole thing down your throat. Good texture, good crunch.
Yeah.
Agreed. Perfect to
But
mix
not
into
so much
like
where
the-
it gets, yeah, but not so much where it gets like stuck to your teeth like a regular sized M&M would.
Actually, it also makes a great addition to like cookie batter and like if
Yes,
you're
it
making monster cookies.
does.
Ah.
So anyway.
Next we have Mike and Ike's. These are fucking S in my opinion. I love Mike and Ike's.
The
I would say A. Because
I'm just not a fan of them.
I don't mind. I like the tropical ones.
Oh,
I like the
tropical ones
really
are
fruity.
fucking best.
Yeah, I like the tropical ones.
The taste is good, but the texture is just not doing it for me. That's why it's a D. I'll bump it up to a C because, like I said, the taste is fine. The texture's just not for me.
Yeah, a lot of these candies, it's the texture, not so much the taste. Sometimes.
Jack, what's your standing?
I mean, I'm looking at them, but I'm trying to remember if I've had them before.
Think of those hot tamales, only they actually taste good.
Because I don't know. I mean, I'm always seeing these candy, but I hardly ever buy any. I don't know. I don't feel like I have any kind of strong opinion to say anything.
You can just say you haven't had them.
Yeah, might as well just put it there. Well, that is as far as I go anyway.
It's just respectful.
Mike and Ike scented markers.
Huh.
Oh God.
Okay,
So, how about? I was about to say, if we're gonna vote on this, let's put them in the B category. That way, we can say that we all agree on it's a B. Both they taste good, but texture-wise, at least for Neko's point of view, needs a little work.
Top of B and you got a deal.
Okay.
Okay, Milk Duds.
No, that's an F for me.
Not the biggest fan either.
My
Yeah,
nipples
that's
are
an
like
F.
Milk Duds.
Ew.
What'd you just say?
It's a quote from like the it's a quote from like from one of the shows. I can't remember which one. But I always hated I always hate Milk Duds because they look like rabbit turds.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Blech.
That's what
Reindeer poop.
Oh God.
Rat turds.
Okay. Can we all agree that we don't like Milk Duds?
Dingleberries.
I actually kind of like Milk Duds.
I'm sorry, but they're not my favorite, dude. So you rank them.
I'll put them C. They're fine.
Okay.
All right.
Oh God. we won't shame you for liking Milk Duds.
No.
You're gonna
Apple
shame
pie
me, aren't
milk.
you?
Not out loud anyway.
That's why I said apple pie milk. That's why I just said apple pie milk. Jen, do you understand what I'm talking about when I say apple pie milk?
No.
Sweat. Okay, let me. Hang on. Sweat. I got this one.
Okay.
Okay. Sweat lives in Wisconsin, and Wisconsin is known for having some very interesting flavored milks, even though according to her, they exist outside of her state. But I choose not to believe that because I like the idea of Wisconsin is just the weirdest state in the country.
I just said something to you, Nico, in the chat.
Well, pumpkin spice flavored milk is odd.
This is in the gas station.
It's definitely odd, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's completely out there.
All right.
That's not all. I'm gonna show her more. Get to the next one.
Okay, Milky Way.
A.
Yeah.
Not my favorite. I don't like all that. I don't like all that caramel.
Funnily enough, this is the only exception to my caramel rule.
Yeah, I really like Milky Ways. Milky Ways are great.
Yes.
You guys can read this one. I'm gonna stand outside of this one because I'm not a fan of Milky Way.
I'm indifferent. I don't have a strong feeling either way, so I guess I'll kind of stay out of this one too.
Lol.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with Jen in it being an A.
Okay, Jen. BC chat. Port, don't look.
What? Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, no. No. I want to try some of these. Not
Which
that first
one?
one though. Probably I wouldn't mind trying apple pie. Belgian chocolate would probably be very good. Sea salt might be a little too much. I'd probably just use that as creamer. Strawberries and cream sounds delicious. Dreamsicle also sounds delicious.
It is.
Root beer needs to get out.
Now, there's actually okay, Court. You got to send her the video of when we did the Sonic, the Sonic murder thing. No, the mystery, because that is the one where I actually try the root beer milk.
I'm not sure I've released that episode yet.
You did.
Wait,
It's in the first episode. I actually have it.
Okay. I'll send it when we leave the stream. But for right now, we still have a tier list to finish.
Okay. Right. Okay. Sorry.
Nerds.
Oh, I love
Nerds?
these.
A.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely an A. That's a. Did you know they're coming back with the 2-packs now? You know, like the 2 separate packs.
Yeah.
Oh.
I used to love doing that with my brother. We would get like the packs of nerds with like the 2 separate flavors, open them up
Very
and pour both
excellent.
sides in.
Very
So
excellent.
good. Yeah, that's an A for me.
How upset would you all be if I wasn't talking about the candy? I was like, actually, I wasn't talking about the candy. I was just calling y'all nerds.
Well, aren't we all nerds because we're all geeking out on stuff?
I was about to say.
But no, I actually am talking about the candy. Anyways, I think those are rose gold pretzels.
Rose gold pretzels?
I think those are
Never
pretzels
had
anyway.
those, so.
Which
Are
one?
they covered in chocolate? Or are they just plain pretzels?
Rolled gold pretzels. Tiny twists. Original. They just look like normal pretzels.
Why would you want that in your... I mean...
I
different
have gotten
chocolate.
pretzels. I have definitely gotten pretzels in Halloween baskets before.
Odd, but I guess that's more safe for the adults, but... Well, I mean, I like pretzels. I like pretzels.
Yeah.
Just not as a Halloween candy. But for the food itself, I would give it a B, because I do like a good Halloween pretzel.
Yeah.
I mean, I like pretzels.
Like as a snack, I would put it like an S or an A because I really like pretzels. But for Halloween, yeah, no, that's a B.
Yeah, agreed. You just don't associate with Halloween unless it's like you stuck it in some hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it in on a Halloween candy list. I would definitely put it like at a Halloween party snack list.
Yeah, actually, one of the things that I remember from like Halloween parties is that they would use like the little pretzel sticks and would skewer them with like kielbasa and cheese. Those are so good. Yeah, cooked kielbasa and cheese. Those are good hors d'oeuvres. Anyway, I would definitely put this at a B.
Yeah.
Not as a candy, but as a good snack.
Yeah.
Yeah, a B.
Okay, Reese's peanut
A
butter
good
cups.
balance of salty to go with the sweet.
Agreed.
Yeah, Reese's peanut
That's
butter
what I'm
cups is
saying.
next.
S. You said Reese's peanut butter cup. That's an S.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
S.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Chocolate and peanut butter.
Next up.
Big
What?
pieces, little pieces, masterpieces, Reese's pieces, head pieces, neck pieces. pieces, hair pieces, Reese's pieces, eye pieces, nose pieces, Reese's pieces.
I can't hear that, dude.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a Reese's Pieces commercial with one of the catchiest jingles I've ever heard.
Oh, Reese's Pieces. Oh,
Reese's
Pieces.
Pieces.
Watch it for yourself. The
Reese's
commercial is
Pieces.
amazing.
I would put this at a B.
Reese's
not a fan of
Pieces are a B.
Yeah, for me, they're a B because if I'm gonna have something like that, I would just have plain old M&Ms. There's not
Yeah.
enough. There's not enough peanut butter in it. That's why I like those big cups. Reese's peanut butter big cups. Speaking of which, have you guys ever tried those big cups with the actual Reese's Puff cereal in that?
No, I haven't. I mean,
I have. Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs. Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up.
Yeah, they actually have those big cups, like the big cups of Reese's cups, and they actually have like the Reese's Pieces cereal in them, which it's pretty good. Oh, here it is. I got it. I got a picture of it. Here you go.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen ads for those. Never actually.
I've
tried
never
them.
eaten these. Yeah, I've never actually eaten those. I've had the Reese's Puff cereal, and it's delicious. It was so good.
Now I've had this. That's actually me holding it. It's not bad.
Okay.
It's not.
It looks
a
pretty
unique-
good.
It's a unique texture, like, but in a good way. In a good way. But with Reese's Pieces, I would give it a B. I just wanted to show this. It's still within the Reese's realm, so don't judge me.
I'm not.
No judgment here.
No.
No
I'm sorry.
judgment.
I was making a quote from the Sun and Moon show. Like anytime like Sun would be called out for something, he would go, "Don't judge me." I just love the quote.
If you have to explain a joke, there is no joke.
That was the only time, and it involved the dumbwaiter. Jack will even back me up on this.
Well, regardless.
Dishonor on you! Dishonor on your cow!
Anyway, I would definitely say Reese's Pieces are a B.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would rather have the peanut butter cup instead of Pieces.
Yeah.
Same.
All right, Ring Pop.
Ooh, that's a classic.
These are fun.
Yeah,
Lots of
except
fun.
Yeah, they are fun, except when you suck on them for too long, and then it's like your hand gets sticky sometimes.
Yeah, it gets all over your hand.
Yeah, I guess there's something of a time limit of enjoying them, or just ends up a sticky mess in your hands.
Unless you just put the whole thing in your mouth and it just becomes a giant candy pacifier.
That is. Is there any other way to eat it?
And until you become Maggie Simpson.
I mean, you could get away with doing that if you were, I don't know, at a rave or something. I feel like
That's basically what it is. Just instead of Ring Pop, they're a candy pacifier. They're a Maggie Simpson's, and Maggie Simpson is their spokesmodel for it. I mean, they make baby bottle pop. Why not baby bottle pacifier?
True.
Okay, so for Ring Pop, at least for its nostalgic purposes, I'll put it at a B. I mean, it's not a bad
candy.
Yeah, it's a solid candy. It's not bad. Just don't wear it on your finger. I mean, and yeah, it is quote a Ring Pop, but your hand's gonna get sticky.
Okay, Rolo.
That's a D for me. I don't like Rolos. Rolos are basically a chocolate covered caramel.
Oh yeah, no, not a fan of those either.
Okay.
D.
Not a fan either. That's a D for me. To me, that's like a grandpa candy. Like something that I could see like my dad or my uncles eating, like older generation, but not unless like you really like caramel and chocolate, then I can see. Then all power to you, but not me.
Yeah, no, Rolos are not for me either.
Okay, Skittles.
A.
Ooh, classic.
At least
That's an
A.
A.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it's an A.
definitely.
Classic Skittles.
Touch the rainbow, taste the rainbow.
I know why Milky Way is an exception for me.
Why?
It's because there's not too much caramel in it, and it's also because it's got that same fluffy chocolate that Three Musketeers bars have.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's understandable.
That's why I like Milky Way. Whereas, like a lot of other caramel candies, I do not.
Yeah, it
Too
caramel
much
is just
caramel.
like, yeah.
All right, Smarties.
Smarties.
Classic. They're basically like those pill-shaped candies.
Oh, I remember now.
I put them in a. Now I will say this: they make a great pun costume where you tape a bunch of them to your pants and you be a smarty pants. But as a candy in general, no, that was actually something someone did in my school when I was, I think a sophomore in high school. Someone actually took a bunch of Smarties and taped them to their pants and said they were Smarty pants.
That's clever. That's very clever.
Yeah. Hey, this was high school, and if your parents didn't buy you something, you made your own costume. Thus, you would try to go for a pun costume. Anyway, I would put this at between a C and a D.
I'll put this at a C for me.
Yeah, C. Too chalky.
Yeah. All right. Snickers.
Ooh,
A.
Snickers. I like Snickers. That's my dad's favorite. So I would say an A, especially if they're like the small fun size ones.
Yeah, solid.
A.
Yeah,
A good balance of all its elements.
Agreed.
definitely.
And it also makes a perfect name for your pets. I had to say that. I don't care. It does. It really does make a great name for certain pets, especially for like cats or dogs, or even little hamsters.
I can see it for a
Hamsters need.
hamster.
Yeah.
Is my hamster Snickers?
Nuts. Chocolate. Caramel.
Anyway.
Long ago, all these elements of the chocolate bar lived at peace. Then everything changed when the Caramel Nation attacked.
It would be the Caramel Nation.
Anyway,
Sour Patch Kids is the next one.
Sour Patch Kids. Ew, no, I'm not a big fan of sour candies. I would have to say this is a D for me. Sour Patch Kids are not my favorite.
D for me as well.
I don't know. I like caramel. I like caramel. I like sour candies. What the fuck was I trying to say there?
Who's
I don't know.
who's sour
caramel?
Who's
Sour
Sarah
caramel?
Mel?
It sounds like an Owl House character.
It does sound like an Owl House character.
Oh yeah, this is my sister Sarah Mel.
Anyway. Okay, so Court, you were saying?
I was saying I actually like sour candies. So I like Sour Patch. Sour Patch is good, especially the watermelons.
Okay. We can go with a C if we can. I mean, I'm not a fan of sour candy. I mean, I like the texture of them, like that crunchy sugar part of it, but not the. I'm just not a fan of the sour.
Fair. All right. Starburst.
Ooh,
Starburst is good.
That's an that's an A for me. Especially since they come in a variety of flavors.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Packaging is good. Flavor profile is good. Size is good. A.
Nekogen is the textbook definition of the perfect critic.
Only when I have to be.
Okay, Swedish fish.
But D.
I am indifferent.
Same. I'm with I'm Jack. I could take it or leave it.
Honestly, the funny thing is, I actually remember seeing different flavors of sweet fish aside from the red one in one of the candy stores that I walked into. Back when I hung out with Honey in September, and we saw those, and I was like, oh my god, I yearn for more fish.
It's like a school of flavored Swedish fish. Now, if I could try the other flavors, maybe I'll have a different opinion. But for now, I've only had the red ones, and
I've only had the
again,
red ones, and that's a D for me.
Yeah.
Again, I can take it or leave it.
Like, there are more fish in the sea, and I want those fish.
Although I was at Barnes and Nobles once, and they had like these lace licorice things, and it wasn't like Twizzlers. It was like long licorice. It was good. Anyway.
Toothbrush. It's literally a toothbrush. I feel like we should put this in S because we need to set a positive example for dental hygiene.
Toothbrush.
Yeah.
Talking a literal toothbrush, not a okay.
It's a literal toothbrush. It is an actual literal toothbrush.
Which has happened before. You got
Yes.
one person on the street that is reminding kids to brush their teeth after eating candy.
Not a bad thing.
That should be a thing. Like every Halloween, there should be at least one street that just there's that one person who draws the last straw and has to get like a bunch of like cheap toothbrushes to pass out to the kids just for the hell of it. I mean, it's not a mean thing. You're showing that you care, and plus the parents don't have to buy a toothbrush.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus,
it's a reminder.
Dental hygiene is important,
but the
so
parents will love it.
toothbrush is going in S.
I'll actually give that an A.
Yeah. I agree. We're going to do that because I just love the idea of kids digging through their candy and they like a toothbrush.
Yeah.
Come on. I love that. Yeah, it's also like a good prank candy. It's like a good Halloween prank that you can play on kids that's not mean. It's just that
it's a trick.
Hand a treat.
For your teeth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, toothbrush is an S because we need to set positive dental hygiene messages.
Fine by me.
Tootsie Rolls is next.
C.
Do not like them.
That's a C for me.
Yeah, majority C.
Yeah.
It's weird because they're supposed to be chocolate, but they're chewy. It's very strange.
Yeah,
actually,
I do not like it.
Well, here's the thing. I've watched like those documentaries on where they make the candy, and apparently Tootsie Rolls are a combination of chocolate and caramel just mashed together.
Interesting. It does make sense, but I still don't like it.
Neither do I. My dad loves them. He likes them.
It's not the worst thing I've ever had.
Yeah, they're not the worst. I've had the fruit ones and they're not bad, but not my first choice.
No, the Fruity Tooty ones were also not my first choice. Those are not. Those are actually worse.
I don't mind them. Anyway, Tootsie Pops are the best in my opinion.
Yes.
Mr. Owl, how many looks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Let's find out.
Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3. Crunch. 3.
How many looks does it
The
take
world
to
may
get this?
never know.
The world may never know.
Actually, I think they actually tested that. I think it takes 150 licks to get to the center.
Huh.
All right.
Anyway.
Trolley gummy worms.
Oh, are these the sour ones?
I think they are.
That's a D for me because I don't like the ones that are coated in like the sugar and sour stuff. I like just the pure plain gummy worms. You know, the ones that are they're just like the neon colored or like translucent.
Yeah. I think these ones are C for me. The commercials, the more recent commercials for them are very scary though.
Oh God, that stop motion stuff.
Yeah.
So weird. Dreams are coming back again.
I don't know. I think they're all right. I think maybe they're like a B or C in my opinion.
I guess we can bump it to a C. They're not my first choice. I would rather have the original gummy worms, but for the sake of compromise, I would say a C.
All right. Twix.
Ooh, Twix. I love these.
Silly rabbit.
I'm
Twix are for kids.
I'm gonna put them in a B.
Yeah, I'll put them in a B. They're very similar to Kit Kats, but Kit Kats are still superior. But you have to admit, they do have a good balance.
I just love making that pun. Silly rabbit. Twix are for kids.
I really did like the Trick cereal when I was a kid, other than Fruit Loops.
Ooh, we should do that one of these days. Those children's cereals.
Oh yeah, I
fun.
know. Actually, this is really funny. Ethan Nestor and Sean, aka Jacksepticeye, actually did a tier list for American cereals, and Jack absolutely hates them because they're so sugary.
Yeah.
Like you fellas
Did you
put
know that
together
he and,
that they're marketed towards kids, so of course they're gonna be sugary.
Right. Did you guys know that Ethan and Jack actually started a podcast together?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's called Brain Leak. I ran across it a while back, but yeah. Anyway,
Twizzlers are next.
Ooh, Twizzlers! I love
S.
Twizzlers.
I mean,
That's
I
an
freaking
S
love
for me.
S. Yes.
Yeah, Twizzlers are the best, especially the pull-apart ones, the cherry flavor pull-aparts.
I like the watermelon variant.
Oh yeah, the watermelon
Those
ones.
ones do taste good.
And of course,
Twizzlers? I think
yeah,
we're gonna give
Twizzlers.
them a B.
That's fair. Not everyone likes them.
Yeah, they're not my favorite. They're not my favorite. They're not bad. They're actually pretty good, but never my first choice.
I'm just not a big licorice kind of guy. I honestly kind of hate licorice.
That's respectable. Yeah, not everyone does.
So
Shaq and I both agree that they're. How about we put them in A?
Yeah, I can agree with A. Okay, this next one. This next one is literally a picture of fruits and veggies. This one also have to go in S, because again, we gotta send positive messages to the kiddies.
Have any of you had like the dehydrated strawberries? Like the dried strawberries? They are so good. I love those. Oh no, the best ones I've had are either the dehydrated apples or the dehydrated mango slices, because those literally are almost just like fruity Cheetos.
Mango slices really win.
Oh yeah. If they're the dehydrated kind, it is a total S tier, especially for Halloween candy. Because those make a really good addition to yogurt and everything.
True. Eat them as is.
Oh yeah.
Okay, next we got Welch's Fruit Snacks.
Oh, those are good.
Those are
Fruit
tasty.
gummy. That's an S.
They're okay.
Did you know they actually are coming out with a gusher version of them? Like with like a Yeah, they have like these Welch's, not actual gushers, but you know what gushers are. Like they have like that
Yeah.
syrup on the inside. Well,
Yeah.
they have a Welch's version now.
Oh.
Hmm.
Neat.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I've had them. Not my first choice of Welch's, but they're pretty good.
All right. Say we put them in like maybe an A or a B because I want to be respectful to all opinions here.
Sure.
I can agree with that. Yeah. How many do we have
Alright.
left?
Just 2.
All
Okay.
right. Cool.
All right. Now before we get into the next one, I feel like I gotta tell a bit of a story here. Here regarding this next one. So the next one is Whoppers, but when I saw the box, I just got thought for a second that the title was Whores.
Wow.
God.
Okay.
I was
so
like,
I've got
wait, did they make a
nostalgic feeling-
Whores candy?
Well, if one of them was actually named Candy with an I.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Wow.
I have a nostalgic feeling with the Whoppers because my dad used to have them a lot, and we had them. He would always get like the container that would open up like a milk carton,
Mm.
and I loved them a little bit as a kid, but now I'm not a big fan of them because they have that weird malty taste to it. You know, like malt chocolate.
Yeah, because that's what they are. They're malt balls, so that makes sense.
Maltese, as Grandpa Lou would say.
If they put
From the
wait,
Rugrats, I was.
if they put them in the shape of birds, then they'd be Maltese falcons.
Oh God.
Wow. Wow.
But if I now if I had to rate them as a candy, I would put them between. I would put them as C, because now that I'm older, the taste just doesn't sit right with me anymore.
I think I'd put them in a C as well. I've never really liked them because of that malt taste. I think I would enjoy them in a shake, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And lastly, we got Yorkshire's peppermint patties.
Oh, these are actually pretty good. I like these.
Yeah, I actually really like those. I grew up on those too. I think I'll
Almost
go
took
with
everyone from saying
B.
mint.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them in a B. Especially if you get like the big ones, but if you're getting like the mini ones, they're still good.
Oh yeah.
And I like the fact that they're soft. Like, you know, when you eat them,
Yeah.
unlike the lifesavers, which are really hard, these are just like a nice soft mint.
Yes, I agree with that.
All right. Well, that is our candy tier list. And I think that brings us to the end of this stream. Next week, we'll be continuing with more of October to Garden Wall. Hopefully with the rest of these somewhat fixed. So I'm going to ask someone in the server to fix it. Maybe Sweat. Maybe I'll ask Sweat. She's a writer. She could do it.
Pay me $50. I had to. I wanted to wait for that pause just to say that. Anyway,
The writer's strike just ended. It's time to. It's time.
It's time to write. Get on your keyboard and write, Sweat.
Hey,
get out there
I'm
and
taking a
sweat,
break.
Suki.
Hey,
Oh my
I'm taking
God.
a break. Okay, who's gonna start with the goodbyes here?
I will. I am very tired. It's time to go. Good night, everybody.
Oh, I should probably explain. The way this works is we basically had the way this works is at the end of every stream we basically say the social medias and stuff and where people can find us. Like, Jack, give her an example.
Oh.
Okay, here's an example. Hi, my name is Chack Attack. You can catch me on my YouTube channel, Chack Attack 8, or you can check out my website, chackrevio.com, have a listen to my demos, and see if I might be a fit for any projects you guys may have in mind. Contact details are at the bottom of the website.
Oh,
All
I
right.
see. Okay, give me a moment then.
All right. While she's taking her moment, I will just quickly do mine. Hi, I'm the Court Jester. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, and also formerly Twitch, which is where I used to stream at under Court Jester VA. And you can also find my animation company, Court Jester Productions, on Twitter at Jester Cartoons, and YouTube at Court Jester Court Jester Productions, obviously. You can find the website to our company in our Twitter bio, and we also have a Patreon, and you can find a link to that on our website. Be sure to help us out. We make great stuff, and we hope you support us and you stick around to see what we have to offer.
Hi, my name is Jenny. You can find me across various social media as NekoGenW. You can also check out my website. It is very, very bare bones, but I hope you'll give it a shot. It's at jennywbo.card.co, which you can also find pinned on my Twitter. Thanks for having me. This was a fun time.
Hi everyone, this is Sweat Sickies. Thank you so much for joining us for the JesterCast tonight. You can find me at Archive of Our Own at SW124 or on DeviantArt at SW124, which I do not go on to anymore. But you can also find me on Tumblr at SW124. I hope you all enjoy my work. Court, thank you so much, and I hope we see more over this garden wall.
Well, let's see where this goes. Let's see where this path takes us. We will see. We will
Yes,
see
please. Oh.
over the horizon. Where shall it go? We do not know. But maybe it goes somewhere peaceful. To a land where the sun is always shining, and the air smells like warm root beer, and the towels are oh so fluffy. Where the Shriners and the Lepers play their ukuleles all day long, and anyone in the street will gladly shave your back for a nickel. Waka waka doo doo, yeah. See you next week, guys.
See you next week.